Eastern Maine Sports.
Thank you for joining us this evening from Valley High School in Bingham, where tonight we got a doubleheader between the Valley Cavaliers and the Halldale Bulldogs. First up will be the girls' game, and then the much-anticipated boys' game will follow. My name is Mark Cowan. I want to thank Cody Lorison for joining me tonight. A couple weeks you'll be in spring training, but thank you for joining us tonight here in Bingham. And also got Colton Coro doing the camera work for us. And first, how much of the Valley games? I know you graduated a little bit ago, and obviously been busy with preparing for the baseball season. But how much of the Valley do you get to see?
Yeah, I get to see a good amount of it on through YouTube and through your guys' coverage as well. This is my first game that I've been up to this year, just because I've been busy getting ready for the season and all that. But definitely excited to come back and get to watch these teams play. They're obviously up here at Valley, we have a very high standard, particularly for our basketball program, and they're holding up that standard right now. They're doing a very good job, and they're in the conversation to win state championships. And at the end of the day, that is what these programs are meant to do. So very happy to come up here and watch the game tonight.
Yeah, and the Valley girls team won their first state championship last year. Leanna Hotwell, as good as in any class, I don't care, class S, class A, she fills up the stats. She really gets it done. She's only a sophomore, and Kirsten Bigelow kind of leads the way as a senior. She surpassed the 1,000 point mark, but quite the excitement. The boys have plenty of quite a few state championships, but the girls winning their states, that brought a lot of excitement here, didn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, and for Bub Hartwell, I mean, he's been coaching here for an extremely long time. To finally get over the hump and win that state championship, I know it's something that everyone in the community has been rooting for, and obviously something that he was chasing for a very long time. He coached my sisters when they were in high school, and they were very, very close to getting over the hump, made a state championship. But for him to hang around this long and keep sticking with it and to finally get over the hump, obviously we're all extremely proud of him, and they have a really good chance to go back-to-back and be able to do it again.
They certainly do. We'll get in more about the boys' game later on. We're going to focus on the girls' game right now. But what we're going to do right now is going to take you to our first break. Come back, get you ready for this one from Valley.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/Eastern-Maine-Sports. or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available, with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
Explosions broke in the sky. All that I needed was the one thing I couldn't find, and you were there at the turn, waiting to let me know. We're building it up to bring it back down. We're building it up to burn it down. We can't wait to burn it to the ground.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. Hungry? Governor's has you covered. Breakfast before the game, lunch at halftime, dinner after the buzzer, and dessert anytime. Dine in, grab it to go, or get it delivered with DoorDash or Uber Eats. Visit governorsrestaurant.com. Maine fans fuel up at Governor's.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Just one little...
Back here at Valley High School in Bingham. My name is Mark Callan. I'm joined by Cody Lawrenson and Colton Coro. Thank you for joining us tonight for this doubleheader. Should be a lot of fun. Halldale's in town to face the high-powered Cavaliers. I want to say Hammond Lumber is our presenting sponsor. They are a fourth-generation family-owned company with over 900 dedicated employees across 22 locations in Maine and New Hampshire. A trusted Maine building supply, service, and materials company serving industry since 1953. Now, we talked about some of the key, about Hotwell and Bigelow. Brianna Mills is also a key player for Valley. Delia Hill, her sister, Natalie Hill, was a great player here and helped him win a state championship last year. And Raven Clark also starters for the Cavaliers is Hill, Bigelow, Hotwell, Mills, and Clark. So that's the starters there. For the Halldale Bulldogs, Sierra Gibbons is the leading scorer. She scored in double figures in the majority of the game, so she's the leader for them, and something to look forward to. And we'll just touch on the boys' game because we won't have a lot of time in between games because we'll have a post-game guest for the girls and stuff. But you said you got to catch a little bit of that game last Friday, and two high-powered teams. Halldale's the favorite in Class C South, and Valley's the favorite in Class S South. What a good test for Valley. I mean, people can say whatever about what class they're in, but they kind of prove they can play with anybody in any class, right?
Absolutely. It's good for them, obviously, to go up and show that they can compete against a Class C team that's probably favored to win on that side. But, they're able to get out and run in transition pretty much whenever they want to in Class S. When they get into situations where they need to execute in the half court and where they've met their match athletically and physically, that's where they need to kind of get over the hump. Be able to execute in a half-court setting is something that you need in a state championship setting, which they have struggled with in the past. Like, I'll just be frank about it. That's really the last step for them, being able to execute when the game slows down.
Yeah, and they're led by Harry Lewis and Fisher Tewksbury. Tewksbury, kind of the senior leader. We had a game in Guilford. We had a game here against PCHS, and then the game at Guilford. But he really just took over, and he can kind of. He did whatever he wanted down low, and he's got that type of game. Meanwhile, the Halldale Bulldogs, they've got a Tayshawn Cleveland. He actually played at Halldale his freshman year, and then he played at Deeren his sophomore and junior year, and he was all SMA, and then now he's back at Halldale. So he kind of leads the way to them. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to take it down and let you hear the starting lineups, then we'll be back for the start of this one from Valley.
Here at Valley are some players and spectators who maintain sportsmanship throughout the game. We ask that you move out only halftime and between games. We'd like to thank our officials Rob Lemire, Ralph Fintonier, and Joseph West, and recognize without them we would not have an event tonight. Now we will please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Now for tonight's starting lineups. Starting for Halldale, at forward, a freshman, number 22, Annika Terrell. At guard, a sophomore, number 4, Abigail Hall. At forward, a sophomore, number 3, Genevieve Ciccarelli. At guard, a senior, number 15, Sierra Gibbons. And at forward, a senior, number 1, Shay O'Connor. And now, starting for your Valley Cavaliers, at guard, a sophomore, standing 5'10", number 5, Delia Hill. At guard, a sophomore, standing 5'9", number 20, Liana Hartwell. At forward, a junior, standing 5'11", number 24, Brianna Mills. At forward, a senior, sitting 5'11", number 21, Riley Clark. And at guard, a senior, sitting 5'5", number 10, Kirsten Bigelow.
Back here at Valley, you heard the starting lineups in the national anthem for Halldale: Cicerelli, Hall, Gibbons, Terrell, and O'Connor. For Valley, Hill, Bigelow, Hartwell, Clark, and Mills, and we're getting ready to get underway. 3 refs as they'll probably do both games here tonight. So, what year did you win the state championship?
2016.
Right in front of us.
Yep.
the banner's right in front of us up there. So, so you always have good memories from that, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was actually going back a few days ago, and kind of rewatching that whole run as I knew I was going to come up here and watch this game. It just brings back good memories. There's a part of me that wishes I could still come back here and play one more year. I mean, I love this game. I still love watching it nowadays, and just to be a part of something like that was pretty special.
Definitely great memories. And Halldale gets the tip. They're going left to right here. They work it around here. Goes down low. That's O'Connor. Gets knocked away. Ends up in the hands of Bigelow. Valley's going to look to run. That's Hotwell. She makes things happen out there. Oh, not a good pass. Goes to the middle, but good job by Bigelow. Hotwell gets it down low. Going to be a travel. Goes back to Halldale. So Halldale brings it up. That's Cicerelli. Oh, nice job by Bigelow. We got a miscue on our roster. I got the 5 starters, but I don't have who 31 is. Terrell has it. Shot there is good. Good bounce there. That's Abigail Hall. So Halldale gets on the board first. Nice pass by Hotwell. Stays with Valley. Hotwell does so many things. Like every game we've done, she fills up all the stats. Points, rebounds, assists, steals. She just racks them up. And quite a player.
Yeah, she's an extremely hard worker. Obviously, I worked with her parents. They coached me in high school. So I know their work ethic, and I know what she's capable of. She's a fantastic player. So.
Yeah, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I wouldn't be surprised if when she's a senior, she's one of the Miss Basketball.
Absolutely, if she keeps developing, she's going to be absolutely in contention for that, regardless of what class she's in.
No doubt. Mills will shoot 2. She misses the first. That foul is on Terrell. She misses both. So Halldale ball, up 2-0 here, a minute in. Oh, nice defense, gonna be a jump ball. That was a good job by Clark creating that. It's gonna go to Valley. So usually when you're in here, you're by yourself throwing, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm usually up here doing all my off-season work in here. It's a little different with a full gym, getting to watch a game here. So
Hill goes down low, knocked away. Hill gets it back, throws it up, and no good. Offensive rebound up and in. Good job there by Brianna Mills. And nice steal there. That's Bigelow. She's looking to run, lays it up, and misses it. Hotwell gets the rebound. Up and good. So Bigelow gets a steal. Hotwell's in the right place, right time, puts it back in.
Yeah, active hands early from the Valley girls, really swarming the paint when someone gets in there, just generating turnovers. That's kind of been their calling card all year, being able to, swarm inside and really pick up the pace of this game and put away a team that you were able to easily put away early in the season on the road. So.
Yeah, last time we were here, we had quite a game as Valley played Bangor Christian, and Bangor Christian won a close one. That was one of the better games of the year. Two of the top teams in the state.
Yeah.
So here's Terrell. He's knocked away. That's Hotwell looking to run. Nice pass. Lays it up and in. Good pass by Hotwell to Bigelow. Going to be a timeout. Nope, a violation. Going to go back to Valley. And that's kind of things, as an underdog, you don't want to make those unforced mistakes either, because those are the kind of things you can control no matter what the talent is.
Exactly. You got to minimize those mistakes as much as you can, especially in a game like this. You're playing a very talented Valley team.
It goes down low. Contact, no call. Mills gets it up and in. So Mills has 4 points early. 8-2. Goes over to Cicerelli. Good defense by Valley. Oh, nice pass. Lays it up and in. 8-4, so good job by Halldale. Yep. Bigelow, she's got that range. She misses that one, though. Rebounded by the Bulldogs.
I mean, Halldale doing a nice job taking, Valley's being super aggressive, taking advantage of that back cut there when it was huge.
So Halldale's bringing it up.
It's Gibbons. It was marked as 15.
Okay. Gibbons. All right. Thank you. So 31 is Sierra Gibbons. She's normally 15. That's where the miss happened. So that's why she's didn't know who that was. Shot is rebounded by Mills. And Hill shoots it up and in. Good job by Mills on the offensive boards tonight. Hotwell and Hill and Bigelow get all attention, but Mills is proving she can do it too. 3, no good. Here comes the Cavaliers. That's Bigelow. Nobody stopping her. She lays up, but she gets fouled.
Yeah, this is the kind of game where Halldale can't really crash the glass with 4 or 5 girls because you're going to create transition opportunities for a team like this. That's really a no-go against Valley.
So already we're less than halfway through the first quarter. Valley already has 4 different scorers. Makes the first. And that bounce, another reason why they're so good. Missed that one.
Yeah. When you have this much depth of talent in this class, it's it makes you an extremely tough out, extremely hard to beat.
No good. Hotwell has it. Looking to push. Good pickup by Halldale. Back to Bigelow. Not a great pass, as you heard Coach Hotwell. Gibbons goes down, lays it in. Timeout here. We'll keep it here. So 11-6. So, Halldale's responding nicely. Because this obviously a team they just lost to by 55 last week. So coming in, they kind of responded nicely to this little run by Valley.
Yeah, they've done a nice job using Valley's aggressiveness against them a little bit. Scored on a few back cuts, had a few opportunities, and then getting out in transition off that turnover there was huge.
Thank you to Hammond Lumber Company, Rouse Garage and Car Wash, Heron Brothers Meats, Governor's Restaurant, Angler's Restaurant, Gordon Contracting, Sluggish Training Facility, Black Bear Crane, Ideal Energy Solution, Millside Fitness, Jamie Gilbert, Associate Broker, Next Home Experience, Rowdy's Paving, Pine State Nutrition, and the Sports Arena for advertising with us, and help making these games free and available to you. If your business wants to sponsor, get the best bang for your advertising buck. Contact Mark at eastonsports@gmail.com. Now quickly while we got a timeout here, you run a college basketball podcast too, right?
I do, yeah. It's called Mainly Hoops, the State of Maine, LY Hoops.
Yeah.
Just kind of talking about college basketball, like a higher level, more like the schematic lens of it. So I've been a college hoops junkie for the last 6 or 7 years. It's really exciting. Me and a couple other friends. One from here, one from Skowhegan.
Nice.
Probably know Marcus Christopher, who was a great athlete in high school. So he's very passionate about the game as well. So it's been fun. We've been doing that for a little over a year now.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love baseball and college basketball. I love those 2 things, and that's a great thing. I'll check it out. Your dad told me about that you did that, so I'm gonna check that out.
It's something I love doing. It gives me a nice little breather from baseball in the off season.
Yeah. 3 here, no good. Short bump there, gonna be a foul. Good job by Clark there. Now, before you go to spring training, have you ever met Mike Trout before?
I have not. No. I haven't met anyone there, so it's going to be a new experience for me. I was with the Twins for 7 years, and having to meet a bunch of new people within the entire organization. Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to have to learn a lot of new names, but it'll be a fun experience regardless.
We'll definitely follow you, and looking forward to that. And games are on late here, though. But
it'll be late for the family and friends. So I'll be thankful for them if they decide to stay up late and watch.
Nice defense. That was Hotwell with a steal. She's got 2 steals already. Again, she fills up the stat sheet almost every time she steps on the floor. Good defense there by Halldale, picking her up. Oop. Kind of like passes I thought it got tipped, but they got it in backcourt. But the passes really haven't been crisp so far this game.
No, they haven't. They haven't really been all that crisp on either end of the floor. I've noticed with Halldale, they're working through the high post a little bit, and when Valley sends that help, they have had open back cuts. They just haven't been able to find that cutter because of the active hands of Valley.
That's Gibbons. Going to be offensive foul they call. He's going to go back to Valley. That's a 4th team foul already on Halldale. So any fouls the rest of this quarter, Valley will be shooting.
Yeah, a little bit of a choppy game early. Both teams haven't really gotten completely settled in yet. And I think in a game like that, it actually kind of favors Halldale if you want to muck it up as much as you can and, make this team uncomfortable.
Sub's going to come in next opportunity for the Cavaliers. Goes down to Hill, double teamed. Hotwell, deep, she misses it. Nice box out, nice rebound by Gabby Russell.
Yeah, they haven't really got the outside shot going. Once a few of those start to fall, I think we'll see them gain a little bit more confidence throughout this game.
That's Gibbons, left-hand shot. She misses it. Offensive rebound there by Russell. So Russell came in off the bench for Halldale, done a good job. Ends up in the hands of Valley, but then they turn it back over. Again, as you said, not really crisp, on either side of the ball.
No, I really like how Halldale's responded after their performance at home against Valley. As they hit another 3, they're really starting to hang around in this game. The longer you let this team hang around, I think the more opportunities they're going to have down the stretch.
Deep there.
And that's a shot that Halldale's probably going to be okay with giving up an early, deep contested 3.
Miss. Give me a jump ball, I think. Yep. Okay. Stays with Valley. Subs coming in. That's Hall and Terrell coming in for Halldale. That's Bean and Daisy Wright coming in for Valley.
Yeah, and these are the types of games, you beat this team by nearly 60 points on the road, and you view it. It's tough to get up for these kind of games. I'm deep down inside, you want to be up 100% intensity for these games, but you can have the tendency of falling asleep, and you let this team hang around for long enough, and it could get dicey.
Right, and a nice move there. That was Gibbons again, but she got injured on the play. Definitely want to watch out. She has 9 points already, 9 out of the 11. She got knocked in the mouth a little bit. Madeline Coro coming in. I don't believe any relation to our camera guy, Colton Coro. Hotwell bringing it up. So they got travel. So they got 11 points. They only got 25 in 32 minutes just a week ago. So they definitely they got to be happy with what's going on here in the first quarter.
I'm very impressed with their response here in this first quarter. You got to take advantage when Valley's a little bit sloppy, because it hasn't happened really all season with this team. They've gotten through pretty much every game scotch-free, and to be able to hang around is pretty impressive.
Sure is. Bigelow picks this up, throws it up, no good. Rebounded there, knocked away. Hotwell ends up with it. Again, the pass is on Chris, but Hotwell misses that. That was the rebound. Good hustle by both teams, and that was Wright and Russell. Jump ball going to go to Halldale this time.
Yeah, they've done a good job limiting transition outside of a few runouts and hanging around physically on the glass. They've done an okay job scrapping for jump balls like that to get themselves the possession back.
And Gibbons is a really solid play, you can tell, for Halldale also. That goes out to Russell. Russell all the way to the basket. Nobody picked her up, and she goes up and in. Too easy.
Again, doing a really nice job of taking advantage of the Valley aggressive defense to just one dribble and get by and score the layup.
Goes down to Bean. That's out to Hotwell. Good defense by Halldale. Nothing's easy. Halldale gets it, but she is travel. She caught her own pass. So 20 seconds left. You think Halldale probably going to take the last shot here, and either worst case down 1 or have a lead here.
Absolutely, you got to be happy with this performance if you're Halldale, especially coming off of their performance last time around.
That's Russell. I think she's looking for Gibbons. She got to save it. She go back court there. So now Valley has an opportunity.
Yeah, you would definitely like to have that possession back. You know, you're playing for the last shot in this of this quarter. You don't want Valley to get another chance at potentially a perimeter shot because these shooters are dangerous.
And they bring another shooter back in as Hill's back in. Cicerelli's back in for Halldale. They got to look to shoot. 4-3. Gets it down. Foul, so they get a chance for foul shots here at the end of the at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, potentially a big swing to get Valley going throughout the rest of this game in the second quarter. For Halldale to have the chance to take the lead, to give them a lot of confidence going into the second quarter to that turnover and generating free throws here for Valley.
2 coming for Wright. Makes that one. And one more, so not a lot of time to do much after this, but they do got 0.8 seconds. Misses that one. Goes out of bounds. That's how we end the first quarter. What we're going to do now is take it to a short break and be back for second quarter action here from Valley.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Large collection of items available more than you have.
1 for Wright. 2 for 6 from the line is...
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville.
So back here, and Bigelow, going to be a foul there. So kind of adjustments you think maybe Coach Hotwell wanted to apply there in between quarters?
Yeah, I think finding a way to get the ball to the middle of the floor more consistently. You know, Halldale's doing a good job of working Valley to the sideline and baseline. So finding a way to get the ball into the paint, you know, collapse the defense and then either find a shooter or create something on the interior for yourself.
17-13, so 4-point throws it up, no good. But the offensive rebound goes up, no good. Russell has it. Good job by Gabby Russell battling for the rebound and putting it back up and in. Credit to Halldale. Nice pass. Down low, no good. Wright gets the rebound, gonna be a jump ball. Going to go to Halldale.
Yeah, every shot Valley has taken throughout this game has been contested. Halldale's doing a great job doing all they can do defensively, and yeah, they've really done a nice job hanging around. Like limiting transition opportunities, like I mentioned at the top, is going to be a very important thing if the underdog's going to hang around.
Yeah, and the longer they hang around, the longer they think they have a chance to pull off a big upset. Going to be a foul there. I think offensive foul on Gabby Russell down low.
Those are the kind of mistakes you can't make early in a possession. You know, you're not really giving your offense an opportunity to even get a shot up on the rim.
Cassidy Benson, a freshman in the game for the first time for Halldale. As that's the second foul on Russell. Probably why she can take a seat for a little bit. Hotwell goes to the basket. Nice move there, Leanna Hotwell.
Yeah, you can't allow her to get a straight line drive without even a pass. It's just a little bit too easy there.
Gibbons, the lefty, throws it over to Cicerelli. Work it around. Oop, gonna be a foul there. Bigelow reached in. That's her first foul. Team's first of the second quarter. So men's college basketball is the only league now where they have the 1-on-1s.
Yeah, it is. It's the only one. I would assume they're going to go to 2 shots here pretty soon. They'll probably be playing 4 quarters pretty soon as well. They're the only league that plays halves as well. So
is that probably because of TV?
I think it's because of the TV timeouts. Yeah. They get 4. They get the under 16, 12, 8, and 4. Yeah. So it's definitely a little bit different. I like that part of the game. Yeah. It's different, and that's kind of what I love about it most is the differential between college and the pros. Although it is starting to kind of mix together with the NIL and pros coming back to play in college. It's turning into the pro game more, but I still like the little things that make it a little bit different.
Yeah. I don't mind the NIL, but I don't really like the transfers like every year.
Yeah,
because that's what made college basketball great is knowing who's on your team every year.
Absolutely, it's a little odd. A lot of things are still getting worked out. They kind of went into the NIL stuff without like actual plans or rules. So
Bigelow has 4 steals, but that one knocked away. Good job there by Cassidy Benson. Comes right in off the bench and gets a steal. The Gibbons throws it up and in. She's a tough player.
She's been fantastic today. Pretty much from a scoring sense, keeping them right in this game. Looks like one of the better players on the floor right now.
Yeah, she has 11 of the 17 for the Bulldogs. Yeah, she's got that range. She misses it. They've been struggling from outside, as you mentioned.
They have. They have gotten a few open ones, haven't taken advantage, but Haldell's actually done a really nice job of contesting everything. Like I said, they're going to take those shots 3 or 4 feet away from the 3-point line. That's going to be a win for Halldale.
Jim ball, I think it goes to Valley this time.
Yeah, I'd like to see Halldale work some offense again through the high post. That's where they've had most of their success in winning off of cuts. The help from Valley's been coming from different spots, and that's opened up sides for cuts and easy layups. So I'd like to see them consistently work through the high post.
Again, just a week ago, these two teams played 80-25, and we got this kind of game tonight. Anything proves in sports, anything can happen on any given day.
It also proves that you can't fall asleep in any of these games. There's 5 players on each side. You need to be able to stay locked in.
And Hill misses the layup. Rebounded there. Offensive rebound by Clark. Long 3 here for Bigelow. Misses it. See, those are shots she usually makes.
Yeah, got away with one there. Absolutely.
Double teaming in the backcourt. You might want to call timeout. They do.
Yeah, it's a good timeout.
Yeah, because that was a turnover waiting to happen right there.
You need to savor possessions against a team like this.
So what? I mean, I didn't see the game last Friday, but obviously some things changed. Valley's also not hitting their shots. Like shots that Bigelow and Hotwell usually makes. But credit to Halldale though, because they didn't come in. You lose the game by 55, you could just come in and all right, let's get this over with, get on to the boys' game. But they're playing hard.
Yeah, I think it's more on the Halldale side with how well they've played. I wouldn't say Valley's played necessarily poor. They just haven't made outside shots. That shot will fall throughout this game at some point, but you got to give credit to Halldale for being extremely feisty and putting a hand up on pretty much every single shot. I know they got away with one there with an open shot from Bigelow and gave up 3 shots in the last possession, but they're doing a nice job of swarming the ball as well.
And I saw the numbers coming in, kind of doing a little bit of research coming into this, and I saw Gibbons' numbers, and she's proven she's the real deal.
Absolutely.
Well, that time she throws it away, though. I think she thought Cicerelli was going to come out, and she didn't.
That is not ideal out of a timeout. You don't really want to turn the ball over that quickly into a possession.
So Hotwell is bringing it up slowly. There you go. Halldale's fine with them bringing it up slowly, right?
Absolutely.
That was thrown away, but chased down there by Mills. Good defense by Halldale. Hill, she can shoot that, and she misses that one, though. Oh, rebounded there by Clark, but thrown away. Cicerelli throws it up, no good. Nice hustle there by Gibbons. 3, misses it. Bigelow gets the rebound. Down to Hotwell. Throws it up, misses it. Hill throws it up, misses it, but she gets fouled.
That's one of the first runouts we've seen from Valley in a while. Credit to Halldale for getting everyone back in transition off misses and turnovers. But, they got away with another one there. Valley's starting to get on the offensive glass a little bit more. They're starting to get a higher quality of shot. Hartwell did a nice job of finding the shooter off that double team in the post.
So 2 shots here coming for Hill, sophomore. Makes first. So that Valley's 3 for 7 now from the line. Hill's 1 for 1. Sub coming in, that's Abigail Hall coming back in the game for the Bulldogs. 1 more for Hill. Makes 2-2. Out of bounds, going to go to Valley. And if you hold there, you just want to minimize any runs right now. Good. That was they were right in the face there. And good defense.
Valley needs to do a better job of taking advantage of that turnover, and hopefully take advantage of this one. You can't, taking a shot, a contested 3 early in the possession isn't really the shot they want. They can find ways to get shots on the interior. They just need to get a little bit more patient.
So Halldale, I mean, their leader is a senior in Gibbons, but they got a pretty young team overall. A lot of freshmen and sophomores. So a program that not that long ago was winning state championships, and they'll be back. And that's another turnover. Coach Hartwell not pleased. Gibbons got the screen set, but she goes the other way. Citarelli has it. Goes over to Terrell. Travel, going to go back to Valley. There's 3 minutes left. It's kind of a big stretch. I mean, obviously it's still early, we're in the first half, but kind of a big stretch for Halldale. You don't want to get this up to 10 points here when you stay this close all game.
Absolutely, being methodical. I think in the last 3 minutes of this first half would be very huge. Just to have some confidence going into the second half. You can keep this thing within single digits. Like you really do have a chance.
So that falls on Gibbons. So Russell got us for 3rd last time. Now that's Gibbons' second, so that could be an issue for Halldale. Deep 3 here, no good. Nice rebound, up and in. Mills has done a good job. She has 6 points and 5 rebounds here for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, Valley starting to insert their will on this game physically on the glass. They're doing a nice job. They're getting a second chance opportunity pretty much every possession. They just need to take advantage of it a little bit more often.
Citarelli takes a shot, misses it. Rebounded there by O'Connor. Oh, taken away there by Cates. Goes up to Hotwell. Bump, gets fouled and go line for 2. We talked about young teams. We talked about Halldale. I mean, Bigelow's a senior, and that's going to be a big loss. But they got a pretty young team for Valley, too. A lot of sophomores.
Bright future and present as well.
Yeah.
They have obviously a great opportunity to win again this year, and they're going to have it for future years. And that's only going to build confidence for the younger groups as well. Just continuing to build this program is going to be very huge.
2 for 2 there. Hotwell quietly has 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. So as I said, always fills out the stat sheet, and she's doing it again.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't seem it. It's just like she does it like
even on her off night, she finds ways to impact the game. Like she doesn't only impact it with scoring. She does it on the defensive end as well. Works extremely hard.
And she got another steal.
Deflection and a steal, and then being poised in transition, not forcing a pass there, and then finding your shooter.
And that's a shooter, all right. That's Bigelow. Hotwell with the steal, Hotwell with the assist. Bigelow finishes it. And again, we talked about it. Now the lead's up to 11.
It was only a matter of time before she knocked down a couple. She had gotten a few open looks, and she's an 1,000-point scorer for a reason. That's not an easy thing to do, and she did it with her perimeter shot. So it was only a matter of time before those fell.
And here goes Valley. Bigelow, count it, and 1.
Starting to turn it on now, starting to speed up the game like they want to.
So Bigelow now has 11 points and 4 steals. Subs coming in here for Cassidy Benson's coming in. Coro's coming back in for Halldale. 1 shot here coming from Bigelow. Yeah, we talked about it. It was just 3:05 left. It was only a 4-point game, and now it's a 13-point game just in a minute and a half.
It didn't take long. That's the gear that this Valley team has to be able to put teams away. They normally do it earlier than this, but, showing their resilience as well when they're not playing necessarily great.
unforced turnover. Like
Another
thing we talked about. You want to avoid that double dribble out front.
There's been a few too many of those here in the last couple minutes. Again, like we mentioned, as the underdog, that just can't happen. Like you're giving Valley extra possessions.
So leads up to 14 now, and just like that. So that's Hotwell. Bean takes the shot, misses it. Rebounded there by Gibbons. It's a foul, but it's only the second foul of this quarter, so no danger there. That was on Kylie Cates. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to keep after this, we'll have a post game. I believe it's senior night, so they're going to do the senior stuff between games, and we'll try to get a girls' player of the game interview, and then on to the boys' coverage. So we'll all be on the same stream tonight. Good defense there by the Cavaliers. Gibbons tries to get around. She can't. Double team. Good job by Bigelow. Almost a double dribble, but it must have got touched.
They're making it very hard on Gibbons to find an outlet and find a shooter in this situation, just swarming the ball, doing a nice job.
Cicerelli was going to come in, but I guess they changed their mind. Shot here is no good. Oh, nice rebound there by Hotwell. 6 rebounds for her. Oh, nice pass by Bigelow. Foul. That's Kate's going to go to the line for 2. Now you're probably at the age now where you kind of know these kids like older siblings or yeah.
Yep. I do. Know their parents
at
this point. So.
Yeah. Missed the first. One more. Hotwell is definitely a name that's been around here for a while, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. 2 of the best players to ever come through here. Luke and Jason. Obviously coached me in high school, and they were extremely fun to work with. They taught me how to be like a true team player.
So that is Terrell. So leads up to 50. Just like that, as I said, 3-0. I think it was 3:04. It was a 4-point game, and now it's 15.
Been about 4 or 5 minutes since Halldale's gotten a bucket. You can't go through scoring droughts against a team that probably has the most offensive firepower in this class, and if not, like the entire state, really.
Right. Good defense here. Cicerelli going to go back court. So now, 14 seconds left. Valley has one more opportunity to add some points to the scoreboard. Time to score. You heard Coach Hotwell, so he wants the last shot. It goes to Hotwell. Oop, throws it away. Goes to Benson. Now they got a chance here. Oh, Hotwell says not in here, not now. Add a block to the stat sheet too.
Making up for the turnover there, making sure they don't get another shot up on the rim before this half ends.
5.2 seconds. Halldale's trying to get the ball in. Might be 5 seconds. Yep. So technically, I don't think they're going to make a big deal about it. Technically, it should be 5.2 seconds on the clock. Hotwell. Bigelow, deep 3, no good. That's how we end the first half, and Valley ended it well, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. A pretty sloppy first 12 minutes, but the last 4 minutes they really turned it on. I believe there was a 13-0 run to end the half, and going on that run into the break is going to be huge to give themselves a little more confidence going into the second half.
And they outscored Halldale 17-4 in that quarter to take a commanding lead. What we're going to do now is take it to a break. We come back, get you ready for second half action here from Valley.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
Explosions broke in the sky. All that I needed was the one thing I couldn't find, and you were there at the turn, waiting to let me know. We're building it up to bring it back down.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. Hungry? Governor's has you covered. Breakfast before the game, lunch at halftime, dinner after the buzzer, and dessert anytime. Dine in, grab it to go, or get it delivered with DoorDash or Uber Eats. Visit governorsrestaurant.com. Maine fans fuel up at Governor's.
Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Back here at Valley, getting ready for second half action between the Cavaliers and the Bulldogs. Cavaliers are already out in the court getting ready. In that first half, it was a big run at the end of the half. It was really a close game with 3:04 left. It was a 4-point game, and then they scored the last 11 points there to kind of get this big lead, huh?
Yeah, they finally looked like themselves for the last 4 minutes. I'm sure Buff gave them a little talking to during halftime, but. Yeah, to come out and respond in those last 4 minutes and go on a 13-0 run is, showing them that truly what they can do. And forcing turnovers was huge. Finally getting out and running in transition a bit as well.
Yeah, and on the other side, the first quarter, great quarter there by Gibbons. She had 9 points for Halldale. And Valley's doing this though without really hitting the shots they usually hit, and then they're still able to have the 15-point lead.
Exactly. There's a little bit of that of not making shots, but I actually think Halldale's done a pretty good job defensively. Outside of the last 4 minutes, obviously, Valley got a few too many second chances. You can't give, a team with this much offensive firepower that many chances. But for the most part, I think Halldale's settled in and done a pretty good job, especially those first 12.
Yeah, certainly. What we're going to do now, we're going to take it to one more break, and when we get back, it's going to be time to tip. They don't tip in the second half anymore. Time to get going in the second half, and be back with you after this on Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8.
Back here at Valley as we're just underway the second half. It is 32-17. Halldale has the ball first here. Cody Lawrenson joining me on the call. Colton Coro doing the camera work for you. As Hill loses control, goes over to Halldale. Here comes Gibbons. Nice look underneath. Good defense. Going to be a jump ball, I think. It goes to Valley. I know we mentioned, Valley, they're number one in the South, but Halldale's still battling for spot 2. They're number 9 in Class C, so right now they play a road prelim game, so they're looking to get up a little bit and maybe get a home prelim game.
Yeah, I think they've shown reasons as to why they can compete up in Class C today. I think, that 55-point loss, I think it was a little bit more of an aberration than people really think, and I think their ability to hang around in this game. physically and keep them out of transition enough has been key.
Yeah. Hotwell quietly has filled up the stat sheet again. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. Missed there. Gonna be another jump ball, I think. Gonna go to Halldale this time.
Yeah, they haven't given up too many easy looks around the rim, and that's always going to give you a chance. If Valley lights you up from outside, like, you kind of have to live with it. But to control what you can control is really what you need to do in this game.
Yeah, kind of have to hit him from outside, just tip your cap and move on.
Absolutely.
Right? That's Gibbons that has it. Goes around, uses a screen, knocked away. A lot of jump balls here in this, especially this third quarter.
Yeah, it's tough to find driving lanes in the paint. Both teams are kind of packing it in a little bit, doing a good job of having a foot in the paint at all times. And in those situations, you kind of need to see that as a driver and try to find a shooter. And the floor needs to be spaced enough to where you can do that.
Goes over to Bigelow, deep three. Whoa, way out there, but she missed it. Cicerelli gets a rebound.
It's certainly capable of making those shots, but again, I think that's something that in the situation you can live with.
Yeah, I think Halldale knows she has that range, but you're going to tip your cap if she makes it. Oh, contact there.
Yeah, getting back to working through the high post is pretty key. Opening up one side of the floor when Valley's sending help on the elbow.
So between games, we'll have the Senior Day presentations here for you, and as I said, try to get a post-game interview for the play of the game for the girls. In and out. Oh, contact there, incidental, but a foul on Hill. Kate's going to come back in the game. Kate's coming in for Hill. A lot of action, but no scoring yet here in the second half.
Absolutely. kind of like the start of the game, a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, and that's a turnovers back and forth there. Good defense by Valley. Another jump ball. I think we've had 5 jump balls in this 2 minutes of this this second half.
Yeah, both defenses swarming the ball. You got to do a good job if you're handling the ball to look up and see your other options, because if 2 people are on you, somebody else is obviously going to be open.
Gibbons, she has 11 points. She's the leading scorer this year for the Bulldogs, showing wide tonight. Terrell has it. Good defense there by the Cavaliers. Give me another jump ball, I think.
Yeah, the floor needs to be a little bit more spaced if you're Halldale. When Gibbons has the ball, you can't have 3 other girls on the same side of the floor as her. Allowing her to operate in space and then making a decision off of that, I think is going to be key for Halldale the rest of this game.
Foul there.
And not giving up straight line drives to Liana Hartwell. That's a little bit too easy without a pass.
She's going to go to the line for 2 here. She's 2 for 2 from the line. The Cavaliers are 8 for 13 from the line. Halldale hasn't shot one yet. You follow Cooper Flagg?
I have, yeah. I followed his career, especially his 1 year at Duke. I followed pretty heavily. That was a really awesome team to watch. And he's settling into the NBA. I think people were, after his first few games, were a little bit skeptical of him, but since then he's been performing at a super high level, proving why he's going to be one of the best players in the league for years to come.
Yeah, I've never watched so many Dallas Mavericks games.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the youngest, if not the youngest player in the NBA, and for him to do what he's doing is pretty impressive. And, being from Maine, obviously everyone here is proud of him. Being from small town Maine, especially connects with us. Connects with me as well in that situation.
Long 2 there by Clark. That's her first basket of the game. Well, I'll turn it over to Angels games. If I get notifications you go in the game, I'll turn it over.
Absolutely.
Maybe not at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, that might be around the time I'm entering a game, so I could get.
But you come east plenty also. Oh, nice defense there. Ends up in the hands of Bigelow.
Yeah, The Valley's defense has really shown up. It's almost been, I believe, 8 minutes since Halldale's last scored a basket. And again, you can't go through those droughts.
Goes over to Citarelli. Gibbons. Knocked away. Stolen there. Foul. So just look at the steals category. 6 for Bigelow and 4 for Hotwell. You know, they're all over the place. So our next game will feature number. They didn't let her leave the game, so they're going to. But number 1 in Class C South and number 1 in Class S South. So much anticipated game there.
Yeah, it was a very competitive game last time around too. So Valley showing that they can compete at any level. They've had their share of success in Class S, but to show that they can compete against a Class C team, proves a lot of the doubters wrong.
And now Clark's getting hot from the outside. Again, they got so many weapons. We talk about Bigelow and Hotwell, but they got other kids that just can put it in. Oh, block! What's that? Another her second block. Jump ball. Gonna stay with Halldale.
Yeah, not making it easy on Gibbons here in the third quarter. Always having 2 on the ball, and I think Halldale needs to space the floor a little bit better to, just give her more outlets.
So that goes over to Russell. O'Connor taking right away. Clark's having a good second half here. Oh, Cates, nice move, beautiful move by the freshman. Boy, that's probably Cates on most teams in her class would be probably starting, and she's like the 9th girl in here.
Absolutely. That's a special thing about this team is the depth of talent that they have. It makes them nearly impossible to beat. Honestly, especially in the class that they're playing in, they're proving that beating a Class C team by 25 is impressive. I know they beat them by 55 last game, but this is still an impressive performance. I think outside of the first 12 minutes, and I think Bob Hartwell would agree with me that they didn't play their best 12 minutes, but they're finally showing what they can do. I mean, on an extended 23-0 run.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of shown what they're made of here. Again, our upcoming broadcast schedule, we'll have game 2 of this doubleheader here tonight. Stay around the same stream. Tomorrow, Washington Academy and Foxcroft. The boys actually play first. That's at 1:15 tomorrow afternoon. Then there's a JV game in between. Then we'll have the girls game at 4:15 tomorrow at Foxcroft Academy. Tuesday, we have a doubleheader at Dexter. That's Penquist at Dexter. The girls at 5:15, the boys to follow. Wednesday, the high-powered Mananoquet girls will be at Dexter, and that's a 6:15. Well, actually, the JV coverage, video-only coverage that night too, at 5. But then the varsity game at 6:15. Next Friday, we'll be right back here. Carabec will be in town. Fill the gym night, so there's gonna be a lot of people here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Every year they've been doing that since I was in high school. I believe the first year of it was maybe my freshman year. They've been doing that that was 13 years ago, believe it or not, at this point. So always a good event.
And I think that's why they have a senior night tonight, so they're having that next week.
It's always for a good cause too. So.
Oh, good ball movement, foul there. Cates will go to the line for 2. Great ball movement. Hotwell started on this end. Cates is going to try to finish it at this end. But so that's next Friday, Carabec right here in Valley. Cobras are in town, and then a week from Saturday we'll be in Lincoln, actually. Fort Ken and Mananoquet, 2 of the better teams in Class C boys. We'll be there 5:15 pregame that night. I want to thank you for joining us tonight because you played here. You definitely know your basketball. You don't just know baseball.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. One of my favorite sports to watch as well. Something that I'm doing throughout the entire off season. So I appreciate you guys having me on too.
As I said, you probably either know a lot of the kids, at least their families.
Oh, absolutely.
Hotwell gets over to the corner. Oh, nice pass underneath, lays it up and in. That was a good pass by Bigelow to set up Clark.
One of the cleaner out of bounds plays I've seen tonight. Made it look extremely easy getting a good look at the rim, which is something that they really haven't gotten much of in the half court.
So this will be the first free throws of the game coming here for Halldale. Gibbons will shoot them.
Maybe finally get off the schneid here and get on the board, maybe gain a little confidence to go on a run themselves.
Want to give a special thanks to some local businesses, Main Street Fitness, Staples Hardware, and Gateway Recreation and Lodging. So thank you to them. You probably do a lot of work at Main Street Fitness, right?
I do, pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So.
I saw the post on it. That's how I knew that.
Oh, yep, absolutely.
Mills got that rebound. Hotwell missed the layup. She doesn't miss many of those. She missed that one, but then she gets the jump ball. He's going to go to Halldale. And, you know, like, people like you and Cooper Flag and, you know, a few others kind of show that, you know, you work hard, you can kind of make it, huh? To the kids at the smaller schools.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we have limited resources compared to, like, bigger schools, bigger cities, but, you know, it just kind of shows that you need to take advantage of the time that you have in season, and obviously there's all the time in the world in the off season. If you really want to work at it, you're obviously going to have that opportunity to get better and potentially get opportunities to play, you know, at the college and pro level.
Russell makes the first one as Hill come back in the game for Valley. Because your first year of pro ball was during COVID, wasn't it? So it kind of cut short.
2019 was my first year, and then obviously we missed COVID, so you know it was kind of just a season to work out and kind of perfect my craft, which I got a lot out of it, despite it, like, COVID obviously not being a good thing. But from a baseball perspective, I felt like I got a lot better, and it's kind of, you know, shaped me somewhat into what I am today too. It's a very rare circumstance for that. Yeah. So, you know, I took advantage of as much as I could from a baseball perspective.
Hotwell, it's over to Hill, deep three, no good. Rebounded there by O'Connor.
Yeah, the outside shot still isn't really falling consistently, but they've been finding ways to generate baskets in other ways.
Hotwell now has 5 steals. Nice move to the basket, lays it in. Check these stats out. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks. And add another rebound.
Yeah, she knows how to make her impact on the game one way or another. That's another assist.
She just got 4 assists now.
This is the Valley that I'm used to watching.
Just high-powered. Throws it up, no good. O'Connor tips it back to her teammate. And Valley, you know, this kind of run started late in the second quarter, but it seems like even in the second half, they came out with a different energy.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Being able to get out and transition a little bit more often, they're generating offense off of their defense, which is, you know, really the easiest way to get a flow going during the game. Like when the half-court offense hasn't been, you know, the greatest, they're not getting a ton of great shots in the paint, but they're taking advantage of what they're getting.
Probably Coach Hotwell got his point across at halftime, too.
Absolutely.
Russell just hit 2. She'll have 2 more here. Who's your pick to win in college basketball this year?
There's a lot of options. Looks like, I mean, Michigan and Arizona look like they're a step ahead of everyone else. But, you know, I think the Duke Blue Devils will have something to say in March, obviously.
Always do.
If I had to say, it would be between those 3 teams. There's obviously some other dark horses in the mix. Purdue's always in the mix.
Deep 3 there, missed. Another rebound there for Hotwell. 3 seconds they call him. So Hotwell now has a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. My college basketball team is not very good.
Who's that?
Georgetown.
Yeah. They haven't.
Hotwell got a steal, but then she lost it.
They haven't had the best season. It's been a little while.
It has. I've been my team since I was young. And been disappointing the last few years.
I think they were hoping Ed Cooley would turn it around a little bit, but it hasn't really been the case.
Oh, good pass by Hill, but going to count it, I think, and a foul. Didn't know if it was going to be like after a shot or something, but.
Yeah.
So 1 shot here coming for Hill. Misses it. Rebounded there by Russell. Lays it up and in. Hotwell with another steal, another assist. Hill with a finish.
Pressure's just been a little bit too much this quarter. You know, really just inserting their will on the game as they typically do.
Daisy Wright with a foul down low. Now, obviously, you've been in the pro game for a little bit now, but you still get like just the meeting guys like Mike Trout, like kind of like pinch yourself a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's definitely some of those moments where it still doesn't really feel real. I think it's about more of like the guys that I've faced as opposed to the guys that I've played with. Because like once you get to like know the people in the locker room, it feels a little more real, and you realize that like they're human too. Yeah. But when you're facing guys like
you faced Bryce Hopper last year, right?
I did not. I faced Aaron Judge.
Okay,
like the notable one, and Giancarlo Stanton, Cody Bellinger, and those lineups. So it doesn't feel real until I think after it's already over.
Bigelow with a deep three there. She's up to 19. So yeah, they definitely turned a close game into a lopsided one in a short amount of time. Gibbons all the way to the basket. Nice job. Nice job switching to her right hand there and throwing it up and in.
First clean look she's gotten in a little while.
She's up to 14 points. Cates throws up the three, misses it. Boy, Gibbons got that rebound, but Valley's like all over the place on the offensive boards. Travel. We go with 3 points. So they got time here. 3.8 seconds left. Hotwell with a shot, throws it up, no good. That's how we end the quarter. What we're going to do now is we're going to take it to a break and be back for the fourth quarter action here from Bingham.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Back here in Bingham, getting ready for fourth quarter action. It looks like Valley's going to improve to 14-1, and again though, the score is going to look pretty lopsided, but they kind of had to work through some things in the first half.
Absolutely, they did. But you got to play a full 32 minutes of basketball against this Valley team, so they played a solid 12.
And that was a nice pass there. Hill finished it. Bigelow got the assist.
Valley's passing getting a little bit more crisp as well.
Goes down low. Russell tries to get it to a teammate. It'll be 3 seconds. You click that QR code on the screen. You can go to a store, get your Eastern Maine Sports merch. Still got time to get it before tourney time. Better hurry though. Tourney time's coming right up. Oh, nice pass by Hotwell. Great pass there to Beam, her first basket of the game. Hotwell has 6 assists now. She already has a double-double with 10 points, 10 rebounds, 7 steals. Nice job by Gibbons, but she missed the shot. Brianna Mills gets a rebound. Bigelow chases it down, throws it up and in. She's up to 21 points. So that is shot there by Cicerelli, missed. Here comes the Cavaliers. Bigelow again lays it up and in.
Yeah, Halldale just looks a little bit worn down here at this point. Valley just, kind of getting out and running whenever they want now.
Gibbons. Oops, she thought she had a teammate, but her teammate cut to the basket. Gets it over to Russell. Oh, nice try. It goes out of bounds. I think the Big East is UConn's to lose.
I would say at this point it is. St. John's has played really well lately. Villanova's been better than expected, but the Big East has been down as a whole this season, and UConn was kind of expected to run away with it like early in the season, and it kind of looks like they definitely have the potential to do the same thing.
I follow Big East quite a bit, and been disappointing for me.
Yeah, I feel you. A lot of people had high hopes for Georgetown this year. They've just they dealt with injuries and stuff like that, but just kind of the wheels have fallen off a little bit.
Throws it up, no good. Rebounded by, they sure have fallen off for the Hoyas.
Yeah.
Had some good out-of-conference games early in the year, and then they kind of fell apart.
They did.
Throws it out of bounds here, going to go to Valley.
I mean, the home win early in the year against Clemson would age well, but besides that, I mean, they gave a few back with a few conference home games.
Yeah. Not great to be in a position where you have to win your conference championship.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in a conference with UConn and St. John's. It's not going to be easy.
Oh, kind of forced inside. Ball's loose. Again, with a doubleheader like this, a kind of a pregame for our next game is kind of not on as normal. As I said, we're going to make sure we get the senior presentation so you can see that, and all the great seniors for the girls and boys teams will be on it here between games. Oh, lost out of bounds. It's going to go to Valley.
That could be another factor for the slow start for Valley. Like senior night, though, it always feels a little bit different. So maybe just coming out with a few more nerves. I know it's not their last game on this floor, but just having that in the back of your mind makes it, a little bit tougher to come out with the same fire.
Call the travel here. So the seniors on this girls team, they only got two. One of them's Bigelow, and one of them is Riley Clark. So two key members of the team, but boy, they just keep coming though. Lost one of the best players they've had last year, Madeline Hill, and they still got a loaded team.
Absolutely. The future is bright.
Double dribble. See the same thing in the boys. You lose Fisher Tewksbury, but Harry Lewis is still only a junior, so.
Right.
Boy, next week they say it's filled the gym. It looks like it's pretty filled today.
Yeah, it is. I can't imagine what it's going to look like. Probably have the stage full, I would assume.
I think that's what Billy told me. They usually have the
this place, there's usually nowhere to sit, so don't show up late to that event.
Again, Valley with a win will move to 14-1 here. So they come in, they come in averaging almost 76 points a game, so they might come close to that.
Yeah, especially after the slow start, it's pretty impressive that they're still able to get north of 70.
So they allow 48 points a game, but that's kind of misleading because I think Bangor Christian put 70 on them, and I think everybody else has been below that 48. So Hill throws it to Hartwell. Foul. She's going to go to the line for two. She's so good at creating stuff or setting up her teammates. You want her to be making the decisions with the ball.
Right. And she plays within the flow of an offense as well. She's not like, taking premature shots. She's, finding ways, like we've mentioned, finding ways to impact the game without her scoring.
Yeah, she has 11 points, which is good, but for her, probably down from her average. 10 rebounds and 6 assists and 7 steals, 2 blocks, and just can fill it up and fill up the stat sheet. 66-27. you check when you're in Arizona? You kind of check in on the scores and check in what you can for these guys.
Absolutely, yeah. Always staying in touch with the programs in all sports.
Kate's, boy, down the road. I mean, she's only a freshman. She's gonna be quite a player too.
Absolutely.
She doesn't get like a lot of minutes now, but she will in the next few years. Definitely doesn't hurt them when she's in there. So 41-point lead. Gibbons, nice pass. Oh, block. That was Bean with the block. Bigelow races down, misses it. Lays it up. Cates misses it. Hotwell with a rebound. Shot no good. Hotwell with another rebound. Subs here. That's Hall, Coro, and Russell back in the game for Halldale. Three, good. Three's good. So foul was on clock underneath. So the shot did count though, so that's 3 more for Bigelow. That's 26 in the game.
Wow. She can certainly knock it down from outside. So
I think the game that she scored a block by foul. I think the game she went over 1,000. I think she needed 28, and she got it in the early second quarter.
Wow, that's
crazy. Playing against a kind of a team that they knew she wasn't going to play the whole game, so she got it early.
Yeah. And I played with her brother in high school, and he's one of the better shooters that I've ever played with. Yeah. So I know where she learned it from.
Who did you guys beat in the state championship game?
Easton.
Easton.
Yeah.
Okay. Clark with a rebound. Oh, blocked. Nice job there by Russell. And the jump ball stays with Valley. So again, they average 75.9. Again, they're going to probably reach that. They got 71. So after a start where you think, man, maybe they won't reach it.
Exactly. Yeah, this game was interesting for a little bit, but Valley, finally turned it into another gear.
And Hotwell with a layup, but Bigelow with her 4th assist too. So she's kind of filling up the stat sheet too.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I've noticed. The ball movement was much more crisp. They took care of the ball at a much higher level, and when a team like this can just put shots up on the rim, it's going to give them a really good chance to play a second half like they've played.
Oh, Bean with the block there. She's got a couple blocks here off the bench, and she's only a sophomore. Bigelow gets it down to Bean. Oh, a lot of contact there. That's only the second team foul though. Well, that was Russell with a foul, Gabby Russell. You do your podcast weekly or?
A couple days a week.
Yeah,
so,
couple days a week.
Yeah, kind of by ear. We'll do at least one per week, but we'll get on there as often as we can.
Rebound there, bump, foul. Again, Bean does a good job too. Another player that probably for other teams would get a lot of minutes, and here she's kind of one of the last ones in, but she does a really good job.
Absolutely.
I will check it out for my other job. I do a lot of driving, so I'll check out your podcast.
Absolutely, that would be greatly appreciated. We're starting to build it a little bit more. Been doing it for a little bit over a year now, so.
On all platforms that you can listen to.
YouTube, Spotify.
Yep. Awesome. So we're talking about the 55-point win last time. I think, wow, close game. It's a 48-point game now.
Somehow they got there. It didn't feel like it was this much of a blowout, but.
Russell throws it up. No good. Clark has 7 rebounds. So many of them filling up the stat sheet. Ooh, nice job there from behind, but nice job there by Gibbons. Foul, count it. Nice job there by Sierra Gibbons. So she's up to 16 points. So good job by Gibbons. So subs in here for Valley. We try to get all their names. Menso's in. Ravenclock's in. Daisy Wright still in. Rebound there by Gibbons. She takes the three, makes it. Missed the foul shot, but she got the three. That's even better. Gould's in the game, an 8th grader for Valley. Washburn, another 8th grader, is in the game for Valley. So everybody getting some time here. Leads it up, no good. Kind of the expectations at Valley is kind of different than most schools. Kind of expect to win the state championship, right?
Absolutely, especially with the basketball program. Obviously, we'd like it to be that way with all sports, but the basketball program has been, dominant for a long time, and Coach Hartwell's done a great job of elevating the girls program over since he came back. After he took a little break, he coached my sisters who, back in 2008, 2009 when they made a state championship as well. So. He definitely knows how to build a program. He knows how to win games.
He does. Now, how is the clock still going? But it's okay because it goes 35-32. So when you played, how was the baseball program here?
We were solid. I mean, we made a couple regional championships. Would have liked to have made a state title and won it, but we were solid. We did a lot with what we had, really. Like basically everyone who wanted to play was able to get themselves into the game and make an impact. At this level, it's a little bit tougher because there's no tryouts or anything like that. Like it's just you're trying to get numbers together, and I think the program has struggled with that the last couple of years. But it is tough because you need more players than you do in basketball, which is why it's a little bit easier to put a team together. But yeah, I mean, if you can get 12 or 13, you should feel pretty good, especially at this level that we only have 50 to 60 kids in this school.
Right. So Washburn has had a good game. Yeah, definitely, and then obviously the weather is a big factor around here too. Getting outside. And
you only have so much time. You only get 2 to 3 practices outside before your first game. Our baseball practices to start the year are held in this gym, in it, we set up the net, the batting cage and everything, and, you make do with what you have,
So we're going to get a play of the game interview and senior presentations. 75-34 is the final. What we're going to do right now is take it to a break, be back for our post-game show on Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
Explosions broke in the sky. All that I needed was the one thing I couldn't find, and you were there at the turn, waiting to let me know. We're building it up to bring it back down. We're building it
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience.
Back here at Valley High School after a big win for Valley to improve to 14-1. Kirsten Bigelow is with me. She's a hometown nutrition player of the game. You ever get to the Hamden area? This is a gift card for the tea shop there. But first of all, so it started off, it was kind of a struggle. You guys just beat them, pretty handily last week. What maybe adjustments did they make coming into this one?
I think they just knew that we were fast break, so they were setting up their defense where they could stop us. And
well, I originally thought this was senior night. It's not. You got to have that late in the year. But being a senior on this team, do you look at yourself as a leader?
Yeah, because I've been with this team so long, and I think that it's just like respect.
And yourself, had you down for 26 points, and Leanna, kind of just filled up the stat sheet with 14 points, 12 rebounds. Now, but you guys got so many other pieces, don't you? You got Clark did a good job, and Mills got a lot of rebounds. But even the kids that come in, like Kate's off the bench, and you guys just got so many weapons, don't you?
Yeah, I think that if one person has an off night, we can always rely on everybody else because our bench and everybody is just like super good.
Where do you're 14-1. Where do you think you are in the season with 3 games left in the regular season, heading into the tournament? Where do you feel like you are as a team?
I think we're pretty structured, and I think we're ready for the tournaments.
and kind of a game like that where maybe the beginning was a struggle, you guys weren't hitting shots you usually do, might be kind of good for you because you might have those kind of games in the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you and congratulations on play of the game. Great job tonight, and we'll see you next Friday.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That was Kirsten Bigelow, play of the game here after a win for the Valley Cavaliers. I got Cody Lawrenson here with me. She's just one of the senior leaders for that team, huh?
Absolutely, and the shot wasn't falling necessarily early, but she's such a good shooter that you kind of knew that those shots were going to start falling at some point.
Well, what we're going to do now, before we get you ready for the boys' game, we're going to take a pregame commercial break, and then when we come back, get you ready for this one. Boys action, high-powered Halldale, high-powered Valley, here from Bingham. Be back after these messages, Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
Explosions broke in the sky. All that I needed was the one thing I couldn't find, and you were there at the turn, waiting to let me know. We're building it up to bring it back down. We're building it up to burn it down. We can't wait to burn it to the ground.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. Hungry? Governor's has you covered. Breakfast before the game, lunch at halftime, dinner after the buzzer, and dessert anytime. Dine in, grab it to go, or get it delivered with DoorDash or Uber Eats. Visit governorsrestaurant.com. Maine fans fuel up at Governor's.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Back here at Valley High School, getting ready for Game 2 of this doubleheader as Valley and Halldale. Halldale's #1 in Class C boys. Valley's #1 in Class S South boys. As they get ready to go at it, they actually played just a week ago. Actually, that was a makeup game from December. They got postponed, and Halldale won, but it was a close game. You said you got to catch some of that, huh?
Yeah, I caught some of the second half. I mean, Valley's ability to compete with Halldale's size, because it does look like they have a ton of size and athleticism, which really is like the main gap between classes for the most part, but their ability to compete shows that they're like, this is going to be another great game.
Yeah, Bulldogs led by Tayshawn Cleveland. So he was a second team SMAA, spit it out, for his time at Darien last year, which Class A South, so one of the biggest schools, and played well there. So he played at Halldale when he was a freshman, at Darien when he was a sophomore and junior. Now he's back to Halldale, and also Kyda Eldridge had a big game last week against Valley. So those are two key members for them. Valley, somebody a team you've seen quite a bit here on Eastern Maine Sports Media, and that you know well. But they're led by Fisher Tewksbury and Harry Lewis, and that duo right there could compete in any class, couldn't they? They're just tough.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been the duo that's kind of carried this team throughout their entire career. if I'm not mistaken, I think Fisher has the opportunity to break a scoring record here tonight. So definitely going to be something special if he's going to be able to do that. But those two guys, they're obviously going to be the key in stepping up against a team that can compete with them athletically. And like I said, they're not going to be able to get out and run whenever they want to. So being able to execute in a half-court setting when this game gets tight, as I would anticipate it, they need to learn how to settle down, play out of concepts a little bit better. That's kind of the last step for this team if they want to make that last hurdle into being a state champion at the end of the day is what they really want to be. And this is going to be a real nice test for them, regardless of if they're not going to be playing this team in the tournament, but it's going to be a really good litmus test for them.
Yeah, this is probably, I would say, the best team they play, and in regular season or the tournament. And, again, they proved they could compete last week, but they don't want to just compete. They want to get a win, and that's what they want to do. And it should be a very good game. We talked about next week being filled the gym. Well, they got people on the stage tonight. It's a packed house here tonight, and great environment for high school basketball. And if you've never been to Valley, come to Valley and watch a game, because it's a lot of fun. And we come here a few times a year and enjoy it. And everybody should make the trip. Yeah. You must have great experiences, a lot of memories in this gym.
Oh yeah, the support comes out, especially when you're playing extremely well and when you're this competitive. That stage got full a good amount of the time when I was playing, and for it to, for the stage to get full in a high school gym when every seat is pretty much filled is, just a testament to how much this community cares about athletics up here.
They sure do. Hammer Lumber is our presenting sponsor. They are a fourth-generation family-owned company with over 900 dedicated employees across 22 locations in Maine and New Hampshire. A trusted Maine building supply service and materials company serving the industry since 1953. What we're going to do now, we're going to take it to one more break, and then when we come back, it's going to be time for action here from Valley High School.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete,
back here at Valley High School, getting ready for the lineup. We're going to take it over to that right now, and then be back for tip here at Valley High School.
Recognize that we're not going to event tonight. Now for tonight's starting lineup. Starting for Holiday, Agata sophomore number 10, Grayson Carey. Agata junior number 11, Dave Davis McDowell. Agata junior number 20, Carter Elder. Now for the junior number 22, Josiah Brown. For the senior number 21, Tucson. And now starting for your Valley Cavaliers, Agata sophomore, sitting 6 foot, number 3, Agata junior, sitting 5'11", number 24, Levi. Bag 9, number 5. And for the seniors shooting 6 foot, number 22, Fisher. Senior 5, number 12,
Back here at Valley, you heard the starting lineups there. For Halldale, that is Carey, Medor, Eldridge, Cleveland, and Brown. For Valley, that's Lay, Nichols, Lewis, Tewksbury, and Levi Short. So that's the starting lineups here. We're getting ready for a good one, a packed house as we mentioned, and should be fun, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. The first time around was a super competitive game, and I'm definitely excited for this one too.
So we see Valley out there on the floor, and Halldale's going to join them now. So, say Tewksbury and Cleveland going to do the jumping. Here we go. Tip goes to Halldale. Cleveland has control of it. Looking around, deep three there by Carey. Missed it. Good box out there by Tewksbury.
That's going to be a key to this game, keeping Cleveland off the glass.
So that is Nichols. Looks like Halldale playing man-to-man. Oh, nice defense there, taken away by Medor. Turnover there, going to go back to Valley. So picking up the pressure here of the Bulldogs. Is it back to Lay, a sophomore for the Cavaliers. Over to Lewis. Short, posting up. Gets it back to Lewis. It's Lay. Kick ball, gonna stay with Valley. It's Valley ball underneath their own basket. Nice pass underneath. Tewksbury gets it, misses it. Rebounded there by Cleveland.
Yeah, baskets inside are not going to come easy tonight. It's a really good job by Cleveland of staying vertical. Not getting in foul trouble is going to be a real key for him as well, because he's a real mismatch factor, especially playing a team like this that you definitely have a size advantage against.
On the line, that's 2. Good call by the ref there. That's Eldridge with a deep 2. He led the way last week for the Bulldogs. Lewis has it. Dynamic offensive player for the Cavaliers. Over to Lay. Oop. Contact up front, let him play. Goes over to Nichols. All the way to the basket. Good move by Nichols. Missed the layup. Following Cleveland. So you mentioned, nope, calling jump ball. Coach Staples wanted the foul.
Yeah, the movement off the ball needs to improve a little bit. It's a lot of just the guy with the ball. Everyone's kind of watching it right now. They need to do a better job of working off of each other.
Lewis gets it into Tewksbury. That's a tough matchup, and good job by Tewksbury putting it up and in.
That's why he's one of the best scorers in Valley history. Buckets like that against really physical players, and he has the size disadvantage, and be able to score over the top is impressive.
Nice defense there. Better shot though. Cleveland got the roll.
Good contest. Make him put a little arc on that shot, and you kind of just got to live with that.
Whoop, Tewksbury wasn't ready for it. It goes out to Nichols. Nichols takes a tough shot, missed it. Cleveland with a rebound.
Yeah, these other guys are going to be key outside of Harry and Fisher Tewksbury, just because they have pretty tough matchups tonight, particularly Fisher. So they're going to need some production from some other guys. They're probably going to need realistically 30 to 35 points from those other guys if they're really going to want to compete in this game.
All the way to the basket. Nice pass. Shot no good. Lewis ends up with it. Lewis looking to run. Tewksbury. Nice fake. Contact. No call. Deep three here. No good. Good rebound by Nichols.
Done a pretty good job on the defensive glass so far. Now they just need to turn that into transition opportunities, get themselves some good looks.
Goes over to Lewis at the foul line. Takes the three. Off the backboard. The bank is open here in Bingham. Three for Lewis.
No, he didn't want to bank that in, but you can't give him any space. Like if you're allowing him to get into a rhythm three, you're playing with fire. And he makes one early. It could end up being a big night for him.
Oh, nice job there. Taken away. Pass to Lewis. Lewis finishes it. Good job by Levi Short to get things started.
And that's where they're at their best. Generating turnovers and scoring in the open floor. That's where they've always been at their best.
Oh, good hustle by Lewis. He's on the floor. Give me a jump ball. He is fired up. Coach Staples talking to the ref here in front of us.
Getting a little chippy early in this game. I know, it was super competitive last game, so the competitive fire is really going to come out early.
Goes into Cleveland. Foul, I think, on Tewksbury. This is a perfect example of why we should have an open class tournament after all the state games, right?
Absolutely. It would show that, we can compete at, any level, and even, those teams back in the late 90s, early 2000s, they did that.
Yeah.
They were able to compete. They beat the Class A state champion by 40 points during a Christmas tournament. Like, they were clearly the best team in the state. We could prove that as well. So we're proving it right now also.
Yes, this team's pretty equal. Might be different classes, but Lewis with a rebound. Foul there. Not a foul that Halldale wants. That fire from the basket. It's on Carey. First sub, that's Gilbert coming in for Halldale, replacing Brown. So that was the first foul for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Harry's making an impact on this game very early, particularly with his defense, but he's a very hard guard as well, and when he makes a shot early, his confidence only goes up.
Goes over to offensive. That's Tewksbury, that's two. It is. I think that's two.
It's a situation where you want to think about.
Oh, I guess that's one. I guess the other one wasn't. I guess that's one. So, thought they called one down here on him. Carey, Cleveland, no good. Nichols doing a good job early. A couple rebounds.
Doing a nice job of making it tough on Cleveland. I know they fouled him once, but I'd rather have him beat them at the free throw line than at the rim.
Pollins coming in the game for the Bulldogs. So that was on Medora. 2-point game, just over halfway through this first quarter. Tewksbury. Coach Staples yelling out what he wants. He wants Fisher somewhere else. Lewis. Oh, knocked away, stolen by the Bulldogs. Here they go. Up and in. Tie game. That was Eldred with the layup. Nichols. Oh, nice pass to Levi Short, up and in. Great pass by Colin Nichols.
Very nice pass there. He's getting involved early as well. He's going to be key, like I mentioned earlier. Like Harry and Fisher have tough matchups tonight, so his creation's going to be big.
Chain of defense on the stage behind the basket. Cleveland with a tough shot makes it, but you were mentioning that's probably the shot Valley will live with.
Yeah, you can live with that. That mid-range jumper. That's that wasn't particularly well contested, but I'd rather have him doing that than going over the top of you.
Nichols with Tewksbury. 12-2 Valley, 12-1 Halldale. With a foul there. You count the basket. That's what they're talking about right now.
Yeah, really good pass over the top and a great finish by Fisher against size.
Good basket. So Tewksbury with the basket. So what's the call? So
we got a foul on the floor too.
Oh, so that's could be a 4 or 5 point play. That's 2 fouls on Carey of the Bulldogs. Third team foul here in the quarter for the Bulldogs. So keep the possession, and they just got a basket. Nice catch by Tewksbury. Nice pass, a shot blocked. Cleveland knocks it out of there. Lewis, inbounds play. Nice catch by Short. Tewksbury posting up. Oh, blocked again by Cleveland. Tewksbury gets it back. Over to Nichols. Oop. They got a break. They got a break there. As a hit off of Halldale. Shows how tough Tewksbury is, though. I mean, he's going right at it with Cleveland. It's definitely a size mismatch.
I'd like to see him try to generate some more offense away from the rim, maybe as a driver, as opposed to scoring through the post every time.
Tewksbury's got it. Ooh, contact. Oh, we call it travel.
They got to find a way to get Cleveland away from the rim. Maybe whoever he's guarding needs to space him out and hit a three. Maybe put him in an action, like a handoff action or just pick and roll action as well. Just get him away from the rim, because when he's there, he's nearly impossible to score on.
Tough shot there, missed. Levi Short gets the rebound. Here comes the Cavaliers. It might be what you're talking about right here. Yeah.
Get him involved in the action. They're going to switch, and now you can get a post up for Fisher here.
Oh, just a pass. Lewis threw it over Tewksbury's head. But yeah, that created a mismatch, and they did have opportunity.
Yeah, when Short gets Cleveland on him, go out to the perimeter, and then you get a post up opportunity for Fisher.
Here's Cleveland, nice pass down low, up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Short. Doesn't have numbers, but he gets a basket. He doesn't need numbers. Good job by Levi Short. And you talked about the guys stepping up.
The other guys have kind of carried the load so far.
Knocked away.
The main thing for them has been the defense, the defensive intensity. They're not giving up any good looks right now.
It's Eldridge working around. That goes to Medora. Medora tries to drive. Cleveland has it. Parlin shoots it, misses it. Cleveland gets the rebound, up and in.
Can't give that one up. Got to secure that rebound. Done a pretty good job on the glass throughout this game.
7 points, 3 rebounds for Cleveland. Lewis has it over to Nichols. Nichols, tough shot. Misses it. Eldridge with the rebound this time. Whoa. Offensive, and it goes to Valley.
A risky charge take by Tewksbury there. You don't want to pick up a second, really all in the first half, particularly in the first quarter. So to try to take that charge is pretty risky.
But now
you wouldn't see me doing that in high school if I had a foul. I'm not picking up 2.
And that's now with Medora and Carey have 2 fouls each for the Bulldogs. 2 starting guards. Travel. Now Halldale can take the last shot.
Yeah, you'd like to see them pull that out and get the last shot. There's no shot clock at this level, so anything under a minute, like you want to value that possession and just allow Halldale to not get a shot up.
It goes to Medora. And you travel, so now Valley has time here, 2.8 seconds. See what they do here. Lewis has it, gonna throw it up. He throws it up, no good. That's how we end the first quarter. We're gonna be back right after these messages on Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Back here at Valley High School, getting ready for second quarter action. As you can see that QR code on the screen, click that. You can go to Eastern Maine Sports merch store, get your merch in time for tourney time. Goes right to the store. You get your sweatshirts, t-shirts, jackets, more and more at the Eastern Maine Sports store. So that's an interesting first quarter. Pretty evenly matched as we thought. I mean, Cleveland's kind of led the way with 7 points, but you know, they kind of done a good job forcing him to take shots maybe he really doesn't want to take.
Yeah, Valley's winning this game because of their defense, and I think it's particularly because of Harry Lewis's defense on the ball. His hands have been super active. He's already generated 2 or 3 steals. It's been, even picking him up full court. I mean, he's really disrupting right now.
Lewis chases that down. Shot to the screen. Nice move by Lewis, but forced that away by the Halldale defense.
Yeah, they're making life tough on him right now.
Oh, tough shot there by Cleveland. He's up to 9 points. See, most of the time, we're going to call here travel. Most of the time when Valley plays, they create the mismatches, and they have the mismatches. And this is one of the few times where, Cleveland has them.
Yeah, that's been the whole thing with them all season. When they meet their match, like, they need to be able to execute in the half court on the offensive side. They've been good defensively all year. It's just a matter of that offensive execution late in games, because this game's going to be tight all the way through.
Medora gets it out to Eldridge. 3, good. That was Austin Ferry for 3.
That's not the spot to send help when you don't have any other defenders on the backside. That's just too easy of a look.
There's a Nichols. Cross court to Lay. Nice move, Cameron Lay up and in. So Valley's picking up man-to-man, half court. Eldridge has it. Over to Medora. Lewis is on Medora. Long shot. They're good. So now Ferry's hit 2. That one was a 2, not a 3.
Yeah, if he's knocking those down, it's going to be potentially a long night.
Coach Staples wants him to move it quickly. Travel, they call. Timeout here for Coach Staples. They seem disorganized on offense here in the second quarter, huh?
There's really no driving lanes for them right now. I mean, Halldale's done a great job defensively of limiting Lewis and Fisher Tewksbury. Obviously Fisher has that tough matchup with Cleveland, but they're face guarding Harry off the ball. And, you got to run action to that side if there's no help coming from it. So, yeah, Nichols short and Lay need to find ways to generate baskets. Lay got a nice layup through traffic, so they're going to need more of that.
You can find all our broadcasts on EasternMaineSports.com or on YouTube at Eastern Maine Sports Media or on X at Eastern ME Sports. All games are live and also on replay at EasternMaineSports.com or on YouTube, so check those out. Thanks to Cody Lawson for joining me tonight, and thanks to Colton Coro for doing the camera work for us. So Halldale ball, they're up by 3 after the timeout. Lewis ends up with it. Looking to push. Oh, trying to avoid a foul. Cleveland gets a rebound. Ferry's already hit a couple outside. He shoots this one, gets the shooter's touch. Now we talked about Cleveland. He's got 7 points this quarter.
Yeah, didn't pick up their assignment there. They had 2 on the ball.
Tewksbury, that's a tough shot. Wow. Good shot there by Fisher Tewksbury.
Yeah, they kind of needed that one. Felt like it was slipping away from them a little bit on the offensive end, but to pick up a tough one like that is hopefully will get them going a little bit more.
Bryce Hotwell, an 8th grader, is going to come in next chance for Valley. Oh, knocked away. Tewksbury ends up with it. Nice pass, lays it up, and good. No good. You got to convert those.
Have to.
Contact, no call. Wow, they're dominating the boards though. Contact there, that's going to be the second on Tewksbury.
Yeah, this is kind of where they made their mark in the second half of the game at Halldale, and they're starting to do it a little bit right now too.
So Brown will shoot 2. There's only been 2 free throws in this game, both by Halldale. Now 3 free throws as he misses the first. One more here coming for Brown. He misses that one. Offensive rebound by Cleveland, though. His 6th of the game. Misses that. Out of bounds, going to go to Valley. Gilbert back in the game for Halldale.
They probably got away with one on that trip. Probably should have given up more than 1 point with all the second chances.
Lewis all the way to the basket. Misses the shot, though. Rebound, another rebound for Cleveland. Shot no good. Nice hustle, but it's going to go out of bounds, go to Valley. So this is Cameron Lay. Over to Levi Short. Tough shot. Makes it. Not tough enough. Levi Short made that one. It's a good job by Valley after that timeout, but the foul there by Lewis though.
Well, the ball pressure from Lewis has been good throughout the entire game. I mean, I think you're bound to pick up a foul on that spot. Maybe just a little bit too physical there.
So Cleveland's out of the game now, so see how long that lasts. There might be a situation where they go. Maybe a situation where once they get the ball, they go to Tewksbury right now, though.
Absolutely.
Ferry added by the 8th grader Hotwell. Over to Eldridge. Travel. Going to go back to Valley.
Okay, Cleveland might not be out very long if they're able to get a layup here or pick up something easy in the paint.
Lewis. Easy enough for Harry Lewis. He's got 7 now, and the Cavaliers have the lead back.
You don't want to be too over-aggressive on the ball against Lewis. He's, a blur with the ball in his hands. It's hard to stay in front of him.
So Halldale ball here, right in front of the Valley bench. Over to Eldridge. He's got it by Tewksbury. Look it around. That goes to Medora. Long 3, no good. Oh, block. Tewksbury with a block. Lays it up and in. Shot with a finish. Tewksbury started it with a block. Out of bounds. Going to stay with Halldale. Yeah, he's coming back in now.
I would anticipate that's the only time he's sitting on the bench all game, barring any foul trouble.
Yeah, that's got 4 quick points with him on the bench, did Valley. Shot here, no good. Out of bounds, going to go to Valley. And as I said, though, it's been since that timeout that Valley kind of went on a little run, so message got across for Coach Staples.
Just a few too many outside shots from Cleveland so far. I think, that's something Valley's going to be okay with.
Levi Short has it. Halldale playing man-to-man. Hotwell has it. Short with a 3. Good!
That's exactly the action you want to put Cleveland in there. The less amount of time he's at the rim, I think the better off you are. And they were able to, hit a little pick and pop action.
I believe this is a 9-0 run here for Valley. Levi Short's kind of in the spot.
It's going to be 2 on Tewksbury, I believe.
So that what foul was on Tewksbury. Cleveland going, and that is his second. And going to the line is Cleveland. Cleveland has 9 points and 7 rebounds and 2 blocks. On the other side, though, Levi Short has 11 points. That's kind of what you mentioned. You mentioned other guys got to step up. Levi Short can do that, and he has done that.
They've definitely stepped up so far. Going to need that consistently throughout the rest of the game.
Cleveland, one more from the line here. Makes that one. She's in double digits with 10. Lewis flying down the court. That broke up a run by Valley, that foul shot. Tewksbury fakes the handoff to Lewis. Contact, gonna go line for 2. Good job by Tewksbury forcing that foul.
Yeah, taking advantage of a better matchup there.
Foul is on Gilbert, his first. Tewksbury at the line for 2. So far he has 6 points. First one's good. Follow EasternMaineSports.com and Eastern Maine Sports on Facebook. We'll have all the scores and schedules updated for you later tonight, first thing in the morning, or both. Missed that one. Cleveland gets the rebound. So 6-point lead for the Cavaliers. Goes over to Medora. Carey has it. Oh, pass is high, but good catch there. No, Lewis knocks it away. Halldale gets back control of it. Chain of defense. Medora has it. Got it by Hotwell. Good job by the 8th grader.
That's what Hartwell's in the game for. He can defend at a high level.
Up and no good. Rebound by Short. Takes the 3 long. Oh, nice hustle there by Lay, though. Oh, bump foul. But you mentioned Hotwell, guy playing defense at a high level. He's only in the 8th grade. He's really getting it done out there.
He's going to be a great player. To be able to come in for a team like this as an 8th grader and make an impact on that end is that's where he has to make his
against a team like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's impressive. Lewis takes the 3, misses everything. Ball ends up in the hands of the Bulldogs. Oh, nice look, but off the hands of Cleveland. Throws it out of bounds, going to stay with Valley.
Yeah, the defense has been locked in for most of the first half. They're going to need to do it for all 32 because this Halldale team has some firepower. They've done a good job on Eldridge the whole half.
So Valley with a 6-point lead here over Class C top seed Halldale. Lewis. Oh, nice look, but off the hands. Bad luck there. Stolen by Medora. Whoa, slams it down. I guess the Halldale side fired up.
Yeah, I kind of figured one of those was coming here at some point in the open floor.
There goes. But again, they could have had the momentum after that, and then they just turned it over. So.
Absolutely.
Now 29.
You don't see dunks very often at this level. Once you put one down, it does give you a lot of momentum.
Gavin Fanjoy of Erskine had 6 in one game last week.
That's crazy.
Oh, chance for last shot. I don't think they're worried about last shot, though. Now Levi Short says, I'll take that.
This is where you got to settle it down.
Oh, LU misses it. Tewksbury. No, they are going to call a foul on Cleveland.
It's where both teams needed to be aware of time and score a little bit better. Once the clock gets under a minute, you really don't want to give the ball back to the other team. Value the possession.
Both teams are playing like there's a 10-second shot clock there.
You don't want to get sloppy. I don't think a shot clock would bother either one of these teams. I think they're getting shots up early and often.
Yeah, they wouldn't care. 2 shots here. No good. One more. 0-3 in the game. Freshman for the Bulldogs is trying to carry us 2 fouls, so they want to sit him down the last 10 seconds. One more here coming for Tewksbury. Makes that. So now they got plenty of time though, 10 seconds. Shot here for Cleveland, no good. Oh, good rebound there by Lewis. He throws it up, just misses it. But what an exciting first half, huh?
That was a great half. I mean, Valley won this half with their defense. I think both teams competed at a pretty high level defensively. The offense was a little choppy, but overall, Valley played a great half.
They sure did, and we're probably, I would say, we're in for a very interesting second half, 5 from being over, and both teams playing hard, and we'll see what happens in the second half. But right now, we're going to take it to a break and be back for second half action here from Valley.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available, with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
Explosions broke in the sky. All that I needed was the one thing I couldn't find, and you were there at the turn, waiting to let me know. We're building it up to bring it back down.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Your Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Raoul's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. Hungry? Governor's has you covered. Breakfast before the game, lunch at halftime, dinner after the buzzer, and dessert anytime. Dine in, grab it to go, or get it delivered with DoorDash or Uber Eats. Visit governorsrestaurant.com. Maine fans fuel up at Governor's.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Back here at Valley High School, getting ready for second half action as Valley has a 28-23 halftime lead. Fisher Tewksbury and Harry Lewis are doing their thing, but Levi Shaw putting in 11 points has kind of been the key, huh?
Yeah, that was kind of the key for the offense. Like I said, Fisher and Harry have pretty tough matchups tonight. But those few shots that Nichols hit one early, Short was able to knock one down. Lay had a layup in the lane. Like those are the kind of shots that they're going to need down the stretch if they're going to want to win this. Yeah,
they certainly are. On the other side, Cleveland, he's doing his thing. 12 points, 8 rebounds. Kind of expected that. But despite those numbers, they've kind of Valley's done kind of a good job forcing him to shots that they'd rather have him take, right?
Yeah, they've done a good job. I mean, he's got on the offensive glass a few times, but ultimately, they've forced all of his offense to the outside, and I think that's something that you gotta have to live with. I mean, besides the dunk and transition, obviously, there's not a ton you can do about that once he gets out in the open floor. But I think they've done a pretty good job despite the 12 points, and they've actually done a pretty good job of shutting everyone else down too.
Valley's 12-2. Halldale's 12-1, and you can see why here tonight is definitely a great game. I want to give a special thanks to Main Street Fitness, Staples Hardware, Gateway Recreation and Lodging. Also, thank you to all of our sponsors: Hammond Lumber Company, Raoul's Garage and Car Wash, Heron Brothers Meats, Governor's Restaurant, Angler's Restaurant, Gordon Contracting, Slugger's Training Facility, Black Bear Crane, Ideal Energy Solution, Millside Fitness, Jamie Gilbert, Associate Broker, Next Home Experience, Rowdy's Pavement, and Pine State Nutrition for advertising with us. Help with making these games free and available to you. If your business wants to sponsor and get the best bang for your buck, contact me, Mark, at easternmainsports@gmail.com. What we're going to do right now, we're going to take one last break, come back. It's going to be time for second half action. Tell your friends. We're going to be in for a good one here tonight.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Hungry? Governor's has you covered. Breakfast before the game.
Back here at Valley as we're ready for action here. Halldale has the ball first, down by 5. They just got out here, Halldale. They didn't even get a chance to do any warm-ups or anything.
Yeah, probably had a lot of adjustments to make or just got a stern talking to for probably a half that wasn't necessarily up to their standard.
Only loss to Halldale came to Mount View. Throws it up. Cleveland misses it. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball going to go to Valley.
Yeah, I'm assuming they want to try to establish Cleveland inside a little bit more. He had a one-on-one chance, but Valley did a good job of defending it.
Picking up the pressure a little bit here. You can watch this game on replay anytime. Nice rebound by Tewksbury. Makes it. Good stuff. Oh, that's record-breaking points right there. Broke the Valley all-time record.
Broke the all-time record.
Congratulations, Fisher Tewksbury. And to break the record here is something else because it's quite a history.
Absolutely.
Valley's record of career high points was held by Kirsten Baker with 1,703 points. Tonight, Fisher has surpassed this with this last basket and became the new career points high holder for Valley High School. Single night, ready to compete. And this season isn't even over yet. Records are meant to be chased, pushed, and broken. And that is what makes this moment special. While this season is not finished and others are on your tail, continue the hard work and finish your season strong. I'd like to invite the family down on the floor for a picture to celebrate this moment.
So, congratulations to Fisher. What an accomplishment. And this is quite a history here of basketball, and
Absolutely.
he just broke the record.
Yeah, there's been a lot of great scorers that have come through this school. A lot of 1,000-point scorers, and for him to be able to say he's the all-time scoring leader is a pretty special moment.
Yeah, it's quite a accomplishment. To do it at any school is an accomplishment, but to do it at this school is really
absolutely, yeah.
And now he got that. Now his goal is to get this win.
Now you got a ball game to win. You know, those moments are always tough. After that, I mean, obviously it's a fantastic moment that he was able to break the all-time record. In, like, even after like you score 1,000 points, I'm assuming it was something like that as well. But trying to lock in after that can be tough. Like, at the end of the day, you have a ball game to win, so, especially against a quality opponent.
Yeah, let's see how the momentum swings now. As again, after that dunk, really Halldale didn't take much momentum. So let's see if Valley can take some after this. Lewis with a rebound, ready to push. A tough shot. Ooh, missed everything. Nice save there for Lay. Pass into short. Oop, knocked away. We'll get Cleveland an open floor, but oh, nice hustle there. Stolen back away. Lewis has it. 3, misses it. Oh, nice hustle there by Nichols. Nichols hustling all over the place. Missed that one. Cleveland with a rebound. So Halldale ball down by 7. Only 2 points here in the second half, and they were Fisher Tewksbury's record-breaking points. So no, good box out there.
Yeah, doing a better job of keeping them off the glass so far. They had a tough stretch in the second quarter, but they've been able to lock in since.
So now Landon Hotwell. Bryce came in the first half. Now Landon Hotwell is going to come in. Next opportunity for the Cavaliers. Again, a name everybody knows well. Oh, tough shot there. Count it, and a foul. Cleveland.
It's hard to keep a Hartwell off the floor. They're always going to impact the game in some sort of way. It may not be with scoring with these younger guys, but they're going to find a way to make an impact.
We'll see him here for he's an 8th grader also, so we see him for the next 4 years after this. So that was a tough shot by Cleveland. He's going to go to the line for 1. The foul was on Levi Short, his first. One shot here, makes it. He's got 15 points, 9 rebounds, is Cleveland. Down to Nichols. Shot no good. Oh, nice draw.
He is, making an impact on the glass.
Right away, the 8th grader coming in, gets an offensive rebound, puts it up and in.
He will find a way to make his mark.
What a luxury for a coach. Speaking of a luxury for a coach, when the 6'5" guy can hit a 3-pointer like that.
You're going to have to live with that one.
Well, that's a kind of unforced turnover there.
That is something that cannot happen. That's just a simple mental mistake. It needs to be better.
So Halldale ball, chance to get closer or even tie with a 3-pointer. Cleveland, nice move. Nice defense by Tewksbury. Got a piece of it. He's got 7 rebounds along with his 10 points. Oh, nice look, nice catch. Nope, out of bounds. Going to go to Halldale. It was a good look, and it was a nice catch originally, but then he lost it out of bounds. Three-point game coming up on 5 minutes left in the third. That's Halldale moving it around. Long shot here coming, no good. Oh, rebound there. Eldridge misses it. Rebound by Tewksbury. Oh, nice. Nice finish there by Levi Short.
Those are just the baskets you can't give up. I think Halldale's done a pretty good job of half-court execution in the second half so far, making sure Cleveland gets a touch inside the arc every possession. They just haven't been able to capitalize on the last few.
That's Lewis's second, I believe it is. 3rd team foul already in this quarter for Valley. 6-point lead. Cleveland's got in the middle. Tough shot by Cleveland, misses it. Oh, nice rebound. Good ball movement. Cleveland misses it though. Lewis ends up with it. Looking to run. Lays it up and in. Levi Short with another basket.
there's one point of emphasis for a defense playing Valley, it's slowing them down in transition, making sure you're getting everyone back, and that's 2 transition opportunities in a row that they converted.
So now, with 4:09 left in the quarter, Halldale's going to be shooting foul shots the rest of this quarter, any foul. That's their 4th. Well, maybe it wasn't a foul. Oh, yeah, it was. Right. Yeah, so that is their 4th. So that was the second on short.
Definitely a leg up for them for the rest of this quarter. I mean, still 4 minutes left.
Cleveland. Nice defense by Tewksbury. Better shot, though. What a shot there by Cleveland. He's up to 20 points. Nice fake. Yeah. Good job by Tewksbury drawing that foul. That's Cleveland's second. 5-point game here, mid-third quarter. Then pretty much everything we expected. Lewis has it. Set up the offense. Short has it. He's had a good game. Oh, Cleveland tips it out to his teammate Eldridge. Oh, good play by Lewis. Nice try. Now Cleveland has it. Tosses it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. 3. No, way off. Good hustle by Eldridge. Yeah, Halldale's dominating the offensive boards right now.
Yeah, they're clearly winning the shot volume battle right now, at least on the glass. It's just a matter of them actually converting and making outside shots.
Cleveland has 20 points, 10 rebounds, so he's already got his double-double. Offensive, going to go back to Valley. So foul there. That's 3 on the door. And in foul trouble most of the first half, and just picked up his 3rd. Short has it. Oh, gonna be fortunate there for Valley. Nichols gonna throw it in to Lewis. Down low to Tewksbury. Oh, what a job by Tewksbury.
Yeah, he's going to take those one-on-one opportunities every time.
23, so that foul was on Gilbert. 2 shots here coming. That's Gilbert's 3rd, too, off the bench for Halldale. 2 for 4 is Tewksbury from the line. We talked about Cleveland's double-double. He's got 1 more rebound, and he's got a double-double. He's got 11 points and 9 rebounds for Tewksbury. So the shot is good. 38-31. So that is Carey that has it. Boy, Valley's pressure's been tough. And that's Hotwell getting into it and down low. Not crisp passes here by Halldale. Good defense by Valley. Deep 3, no good. Lewis with the rebound. There'll be a foul there on Halldale. Oh, they're calling a flop, actually.
Yeah, it looked like he was waiting for the possession to end to make that call. I saw him make the gesture early in the possession, but I wasn't sure if he was actually going to end up making the call. But
so they waited till, as you said, as the possession was over. I think Coach Staples' point was it was late, but I think he was waiting.
Thankfully, you aren't giving up points because of that right now. You're not getting a technical foul. You're just getting the warning.
Oh, kick. Boy, I want to credit Landon Hotwell, though. I mean, we talked about Bryce Hotwell the first half. This half has been Landon Hotwell. Yeah, he doesn't look like an 8th grader out there.
He's had poise with the ball in his hand. He's not making mistakes.
Oh, blocked by Cleveland.
Yeah, good luck at your shot up over him. So
Lewis, he'll go right around him. That's what he'll do. He's up to 9 points. That was a great shot. 9-point lead there here for Valley. Carey has it. Got it by Lewis. A chance of defense coming from the Valley faithful. Working around. That goes over to Ferry. Down low. Out of bounds.
There haven't been too many bad defensive possessions all night. This is, like I've said, this is exactly where they're winning this game tonight.
Lewis gets it over to Hotwell. Oh, knocked away. Good defense by the Bulldogs this time.
Mixed up the defensive look there.
Over to Eldridge out front. Short on him. Nice help by Hotwell. Nice help by Short. But rebounded goes in the hands of the Bulldogs. Hotwell gets it. Nope. Cleveland took it right away. Misses it, but Tewksbury gets a rebound. He's got a double-double now. Call here. Charge there is 48.2 seconds left, so that was on Lewis's third.
These high school games are definitely officiated a little bit different than the college and pro game. They're more apt to call that a block over a charge. You don't see too many offensive fouls above the high school level anymore.
No. So again, under a minute left, you talked about the importance of the possessions without a shot clock, and only give the team who's going to slow it down, but it's pretty important to take good shots.
Yeah. At this point, if you can generate a good look, I'm okay with taking a shot early, as they're able to generate a free throw attempts here.
You're calling that on Short, I think. It is Levi Short's third, so something to watch there. Lewis and Short both have 3. Missed the first. First free throws for anybody other than Cleveland for Halldale. Well, on the other side, only Tewksbury taking free throws, so 1 for 2 there for Carter Eldridge. Nichols has it.
This is the situation where you want to bring this out. Take the last shot. You have an 8-point lead. No need to force anything. Unless they're giving you a look. Like, see, it's a risky pass in this situation. They're not really pressuring the ball all that much at the top. So just try to drain the clock and get a shot up.
And then if you do that, the worst you go in is 8 points.
Valley getting 1 shot up over Halldale not getting one is an advantage regardless if you make it or not.
Tewksbury will be going to the line for 2 here. That's on Brown. That's his first. 2 shots here coming for the Valley all-time points leader. So 9-point lead. Funny thing is, Halldale's probably not going to take the last shot either.
Probably not at this point. Both teams have had opportunities. Neither side has taken that advantage.
Missed that one. Cleveland was 12.
So we're going to get free throws out of this. Thought Hartwell might have got that ball clean. Almost got him on the head, got him on the arm.
So 2 shots here coming for Cleveland. 3 for 5 from the line. One more here coming. Pollin's back in the game for the Bulldogs. So Valley got one more chance if they can get the rebound here and get the ball to take the last shot of the quarter. He makes 2 of 2 there. So Lewis has the ball. Gives it to Tewksbury, back to Lewis. To Hartwell. We got to start looking to shoot here soon, though. 5. Hotwell throws it up. No good. That's how we end the quarter with a lead of 41-34. We'll be back after this message on Eastern Maine Sports Media.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Back here in Bingham as should be in for an interesting fourth quarter. 41-34. Just talking about the off air there. Cleveland has 22 points, 12 rebounds, but they only have 34 as a team. So, take that. Have them get 30 if nobody else is going to join in. That'd be good for Valley.
They need some production from other guys, but what I think Cleveland needs to do a little better job of is when he gets the ball in the post, being a little more patient, because eventually Valley's going to send that second guy, and then they can create something from there. They're drawing something up for Cleveland here.
Lays it up and in.
Kind of on an easy back cut.
A good play coming out of the end of the quarter. Oop, tough pass. Lay has it, sorry. Lewis, deep three, in and out.
Halldale going to a zone. Trying to force Valley to move the ball around a little bit.
Oh, nice pass underneath.
Can't give that one up.
Oh. 24 points, 13 rebounds for Cleveland. But his team's losing by 5 right now. Oh, nice pass. Lays it up and in.
And this is the area that I've always talked about with this team, that they need to get a little bit better late in games where the game's tight, when they're not able to get out and run whenever they want to.
Goes over to Nichols.
Great ball movement against the zone.
Lewis missed it. And that's Eldridge with the rebound.
That's a good possession regardless. Move the ball around, got a good shot with their best player.
Cleveland's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. Tewksbury with a foul. So that's 3 on Tewksbury. So Short, Tewksbury, and Lewis all have 3. 2 shots here from Cleveland. Free throw shooting is definitely not a weakness. You can tell that.
He's had a lot of opportunities, so he's kind of found his touch from the line at this point.
I think they call that knows his drinks. We are fouling the rebounding on Halldale. 20, so that's Eldridge with a foul. His first. Both teams have 1 in this quarter. So down to a 2-point game here. Oh, nice catch there.
Just run the same offense that you ran against the zone before. Looking to move the ball around side to side and generate a good look.
3, big shot there. That's Cameron Lay.
They have too many guys that can beat you to play a zone for more than a couple possessions at a time. I like it as a curveball outside of the man-to-man, but you can't do it too many times against a good shooting team.
Eldridge has it out front. Shot on him. They try to go down to Cleveland, but taken away by Lay. Coach Staples, you hear him say easy.
That's a good job by Lay for settling that down.
Lewis, they're moving it quickly. Oh, going to try to double team Lay. Oh, nice job by Lay.
Nice job.
Lewis, deep three. Almost got the roll, but Cleveland with his 14th rebound. Looking to push. Lays it up and in.
If you're in the lead, that's not a basket you can give up. You need to be getting back at all costs. If you're giving the team that's trailing easy baskets, it's going to make it way easier for them to get back in.
5:29 left in this quarter. We'll go over what's coming up here on Eastern Maine Sports. Tomorrow afternoon we'll be at Foxcroft Academy, a Class C doubleheader as Foxcroft Academy will host Washington Academy. The boys game will be at 1:15, girls at 4:15. Tuesday doubleheader at Dexter, Class C-D matchup. Dexter Class C, Pencos Class D. Girls at 5:15, boys at 6:45. Wednesday, Class C girls matchup with a top seed Mattanock host coming to Dexter for a 6:15 pregame. Next Friday back here, Carabec and Valley doubleheader. Should be a packed house. Fill the gym night. We'll be here for that one next week, and then a week from tomorrow we'll be in Lincoln for Fort Kent Mattanock, two of the best teams in Class C North boys. So busy week coming up, and right now should be a fun end of this game. Oh, nice look for Tewksbury. Missed the layup though. Rebounded there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I still like the offense I've seen against the zone. They're moving the ball really well.
Shot good. That's Eldridge with a big one. Tied up.
If he makes his mark down the stretch, this is going to be a tough game for Valley to win.
Tied up. Goes down low. Tewksbury. Three-pointer here. Good. Nichols. So we talked about the other guys stepping up. Lay and Nichols have done that here late.
Absolutely.
So 3-point lead for Valley. Turnaround. Oh, Eldridge is starting to feel it. He was a leader last week in the win for Halldale.
You cannot give him that shot. That kind of seems like his money zone.
Three. Got it again. Way.
They have to get out of this zone pressure. Valley's getting way too many good looks. That's 3 threes already against the zone.
And hasn't been Lewis or Tewksbury. It's been Lay and Nichols.
Like I said, it's just too many weapons to consistently play zone against a team like this.
Travel, gonna go back to Valley. Cleveland did not agree with that. So here comes the Cavaliers with a 5-point lead. Long two, no good. Rebounded there by Cleveland. That's his 15th rebound.
I know you got an open look there, but that's not really the shot that you want to take.
And it leads to that on the other end.
Defense is out of position.
So a 3-point game. And you're right, you take a shot that you don't really want to take, it leads to that on the other end.
Halldale's getting back into their man-to-man.
Short, wanted it down low. A lot of contact down there. A lot of action. Lewis takes the jumper, misses it. Rebounded there.
They got to get back off these misses.
Been struggling with that here in the fourth. Ooh, fancy. 3-pointer. No good. Cleveland, too tough down low. Misses the layup though. Tewksbury with a rebound. Now taking back away. Lays it up and in. Cleveland with a layup. So.
The mistakes down the stretch.
27 points, 16 rebounds here for Cleveland. They definitely shown us what it's all about and shown why he was one of the best players in Class A before this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would, if I'm Valley, I would be okay with him putting up that production. The rest of the team has 22 points combined. They've made life tough enough on him to where they don't need to consistently double team him every time he touches the ball. He hasn't gotten a million shots at the rim. He has gotten his share because he's going to get that anyway. But ultimately, I think they've done a pretty nice job, and they've done a nice job of shutting everyone else down for the most part, outside of Eldridge getting a few shots the last couple of minutes.
So for a minute or two, they came out of their man, played zone, and Nichols and Lay made him pay. Now Valley's going to adjust because they're back in their man-to-man.
Yeah, they're not moving the ball as well against that man-to-man. It's a lot of dribble. The off-ball movement hasn't been all that great.
Here comes Lewis. 1 point game, 3 minutes remaining here in Bingham. This is everything we thought it would be. Goes down low. Tewksbury up. Count it. And a foul. It doesn't really matter that he has the mismatch down low, I mean, size-wise, because it's not a mismatch, because he's as good as anybody. But
I'm surprised they haven't thrown as much Cleveland at him as, or I'm surprised he hasn't really guarded in the entire game. I think he's a guy that should just, guard him one-on-one throughout the entire game, or force other guys to beat you.
Ooh, in and out. Rebound, that's a 17th rebound for Cleveland. Ooh. Oh, they go offensive. Talked about that earlier. You don't need that have been called offensive at the higher levels.
I can't say I agree with that one. I think that might have been a block, but ultimately, yeah. I mean, at the high school level, they're going to call charges more often than they're going to call blocks.
Levi Short has it down low. Back to Nichols. Oh, Clyde, Lewis, and Tewksbury. Lewis has it. No hurry for the Cavaliers. Nichols goes all the way to the basket. Tewksbury has it.
Yeah, if they're going to call that one on the other end, they got to call that one there.
That's four. That's four on Tewksbury.
Oh, yeah. He's going to have to be careful here.
But you're right.
Maybe
They're going to call it one end. They're going to call it the other.
Absolutely. Maybe a situation where you take Fisher off of Cleveland for a possession. Like, I know he has 4 fouls. There's only 2 minutes left in the game. But you really don't want the all-time leading scorer at Valley to foul out in a game like this.
Oh, legal screen. That's on Gilbert of Halldale. So back and forth we go with a...
They got an illegal screen on that one? I didn't see it.
On Gilbert. Lewis gets it down to Short. Tough shot, missed it. Tewksbury's got to be careful.
These are the times where you need to take advantage of not having a shot clock and you have the lead. You don't need to play that fast in that situation.
We talked about these type of games being better in the half court.
This is the final step that they need to take.
Cleveland. What a defensive play by Tewksbury. 4 fouls and on. He got the block, his third of the game. As you said, no hurry here. Valley's up by 3.
Force them to come out and foul you here.
Right, so they got 4. So
that's an okay shot as well, but
it's going to be out
they're
on.
going to get the ball here. Yeah. This is a situation that there's no 30-second shot clock at this level. You have to force them to come out and guard you. You have enough ball handlers to be able to evade pressure for really as long as you want. It's just a matter at this point, the next foul that Halldale gives is free throws. Like, make them foul you in this situation.
So Halldale call a full timeout here. What do you think they want to talk about?
I mean, kind of just ramping up the pressure. I think throwing 2 guys, Lewis is going to catch the ball off the inbound almost guaranteed. Like, he's hard to stay in front of. You can't really contain him when he's playing off the ball. But throwing a second guy at him and seeing what type of decision he makes in this situation, I think is going to honestly determine the outlook of the rest of this game. And
ultimately, Halldale's over the limit. So as long as you don't turn it over, you're going to have to hit some free throws. They're going to have to foul you if you don't turn it over. And you mentioned it, no shot clock, so no hurry. Make them foul you.
Yeah.
Make them foul you. You got plenty of good foul shooters. I mean, Tewksbury's the only one to take them tonight, but they got guys that can shoot.
They have plenty of shooters. They've proven it in this quarter with everyone getting involved scoring-wise.
So again, Valley comes in at 12-2, Halldale at 12-1, and this is everything it's cracked up to be here tonight. So Valley ball again. Halldale's over the limit. They get the ball in. Oh, Tewksbury lays it. Oh, missed it. He got it back though. Laid it up and in. So 5-point lead now. Defense here by Valley. They work it around. That goes over to Medore. Staples wanted to travel. Medore, they get it out deep. I mean, look at Look like they're looking for nothing but a 3. They got plenty of time.
Yeah, no reason to settle for 3 there, honestly. That was a really good defensive possession by Valley, though, forcing a long possession.
We wanted intentional, but there's going to be 2 shots here coming for Lewis. Now, if they can pull the, hold on here, this would be a huge win. I mean, it's 2 shots here for Lewis. He hasn't shot a free throw yet. No one has, other than Tewksbury. Missed that one. He'll have one more. Ferry's coming in. He had some long shots. He's a shooter, I think, because he had some long shots in the second quarter. So, kind of why he's in.
If you're Haldo, you still have time to take a 2. Call a timeout, set up your pressure, and then maybe force a turnover and even get another layup. This situation, you don't need to be so set on taking a 3. You also need to grab the rebound off the miss.
14th rebound for Fisher Tewksbury. Foul there. What a job by Fisher Tewksbury. We mentioned, he looks like he's undersized, but he's as tough as you get.
Absolutely.
Nichols will be shooting here for 2. We'll have a play of the game interview after. Got to make some free throws, though.
I got bailed out with the offensive rebound. It's just a matter of taking advantage of that now. Making sure you get back in transition, make or miss here.
He misses that by another offensive rebound. Lewis gets that one. They're going to have to foul. They do.
That just can't happen if you're Haldo. I know Valley did a good job of scrambling to the ball, but you need to get a body on every single Valley player there and just grab the rebound.
So 2 here. Lewis just missed 2. He's going to have a chance now. Hometown Nutrition is proud to be the play of the game sponsor. Stop in at 2402 US Route 2 in Herman to get your teas, shakes, and more. Makes that one, and Lewis is in double figures with 10. So I think he's going to call a timeout after he makes it. That's if he makes it. He didn't say if he makes it. He said when he makes it. And there it is. Timeout here for Coach Staples. And a 7-point lead. a lot of excitement out there for Valley is definitely fired up. And just, because you hear a lot of talk online, they're Class S or whatever. They're beating the top team in Class C right now, so you can, whatever with the classes, they can play with anybody, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can say if you beat the top team in Class C. I know, the division is down, and it's very easy for Valley to, make their mark against those Class S teams, but they're proving their worth right now against a team that's bigger than them, probably a little bit more athletic than them. They won with their defensive execution tonight.
Yeah, they sure
haven't won it yet, but they still have a little work to do, but are in a good spot.
Yeah. Fisher Tewksbury, he broke the all-time scoring record at Valley tonight. In this game, he has 17 points and 14 rebounds. We've been talking about Cleveland, well-deserved, as he's done his thing, but 27 points and 17 rebounds. But on the other end, Tewksbury is doing it for Valley. So they're going to rush down here and try to get a long shot, I guess, and take it away. Lewis, the other end, lays it up and in. 10-point lead. Looks like Valley's going to win it. Eldridge, deep 3, misses. Tewksbury with a 15th rebound. Valley wins it. The celebration's on in Bingham as they win it 59-49. We'll take a short break and be back after these messages on Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
We got back here in Bingham after a huge win for Valley, 59-49. I've got our play of the game. I've got our all-time leading scorer at Valley High School. You know, we're going to talk about the game in a minute, Fisher, but talk about the hard work that is taken to get. I mean, this is a school full of history of basketball, and to get that, the work that is taken.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a battle. You know, I've loved this game, and I've put so much blood, sweat, and tears into this game, and you know, just to finally reach that goal that I've had forever, it's an unbelievable feeling, really.
And you know, this game, obviously they got a presence down low in Cleveland. Probably the toughest inside play you play all season, I would assume. Mm-hmm. And just talk about the hard work that it took to kind of match up with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. You know, he's a big kid, big body, and you know, but I've been dealing with that. I mean, my whole career. You know, playing against bigger guys. Coaches always put me on those bigger guys, and you know, I've kind of gotten used to it. So.
Yeah. Now this one, you played them last week in a close game. You definitely adjusted. Just talk about what this win means. You can read online people saying, oh, they're in Class S or whatever. You just proved you just beat the top team in Class C. So what's that say about you guys?
I mean, that's the whole point right there. We saw this game in our schedule and like, you know, this whole Class S thing, this is a way to prove a point, you know, that we are the real deal, you know. Just because we're Class S and maybe have 60-some-odd students, I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll go out and beat a team and play with them.
You are our hometown nutrition player of the game. You get this gift card, Herman. Also, before you leave, Cody Larson's gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Yeah, first off, congratulations on the scoring record and the win tonight. Obviously, a huge win. But talk to me what you guys did on the defensive end to really slow down this Halldale team.
I mean, we played them down there, and they hit a few threes on us, and
Valley's best scorer right here, guys. Valley's best scorer. Let's go. Let's go. You want to talk after? I got you.
And we went down there, and we looked at what we did and what we did wrong, what we did right, and we focused on those things for the past week. You know, we've had a week to kind of focus on it, and we executed it.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Cody. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sure. Fisher's gonna get Harry Lewis here with us. Congrats. Harry Lewis, congratulations! Great win. Talk about what this means, beating a team like Halldale. You know, again, I talked to Fisher. You know, you can read online people saying, "Oh, you know, they're in Class S or whatever." You just beat the top team in Class C. What's it say about Valley?
I mean, it's a big win. You know, Valley basketball. This is what we do. We prove people wrong every year. That's what we have to do. You know, they're very good team. First game, you know, we knew what they were going to do, so we changed it up a little bit. And you know, we do what we do. We win.
Yeah, you do what you do. And you and Fisher, obviously Fisher. Talk about Fisher first. The all-time leading scorer in Valley history. You know, and this is a school full of history.
It's unbelievable. You know, Fisher's my brother. I've been playing basketball with him since I was little, and I'm just so happy for the kid. You know, he deserves this 100%. He works hard. He does what he has to do. I'm really happy for him. That's my brother right there.
And you know, you had other guys that stepped up too. You know, Lay and Nichols that had big games. But you have two 8th graders, Bryce in the first half and Lynn in the second half. You know, without their aggressiveness, you might not have got this win, huh?
Right, exactly. Yeah, no. I mean, they know how to play basketball too. You know, they're Harwells. They're built to win. They're built to work hard, and I'm thankful they're on our team because in games like this we need them.
Yeah. Well, you've heard of this guy. I'm gonna let Cody take care of the rest.
Of course.
Obviously, congrats on the win. This is a massive win over the best team in Class C. So credit to you guys. You know, they tried to take you a little away on the offensive end. They face guarded you for a large part of the game. Talk to me how about how you were able to impact the game in other ways?
I talked to Coach a lot before the game. You know, when they do that, it gets a lot of my other teammates open for better scores and stuff like that. Just moving away from the ball and to it sometimes. On my game, I feel like I have to work a lot more on off-ball movement, so that's what they talk to me about. Just do that, be calm, let my team do what they got to do, and, you know, to get this outcome.
Absolutely. Talk to me about your on-ball defense a little bit. I thought you were phenomenal tonight with your hands. I know a little bit aggressive at times, but talk to me about how much you pride yourself on the defensive end.
Sometimes, you know, I take that gamble. I get those fouls. I don't try to as much, but that aggressive defense, it not only builds pressure on them, but it gets us hyped up. That's just how it is. When you're pressuring that ball, they can't think clearly. It's really hard to set something up when you have someone pressure you all the time. And I know that myself. You know, I know I don't want to have to deal with that on-ball pressure all the time. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Good game. And that was Harry Lewis and Fisher Tewksbury after, you know, they deserve to have this excitement, don't they?
100%. I mean, coming off of they competed on the road, but ultimately they weren't able to come away with the win. And the standard for this team is to win ball games. They're not trying to compete in ball games. And, you know, they put a full 32 minutes together. I thought they especially did it on the defensive end. The offense down the stretch got a little bit, you know, erratic at times, but they were able to win this game on the defensive side of the ball. So a real credit to them.
And Valley proved they're one of the best in the state. No matter what class, you know, S, A, C, D, whatever, they can compete and win with the best of them. So I want to thank you, Cody Lorison, for coming up. And if you get a chance next week, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But we'll be back here either way next week for a Valley Carabec game, which should be good too. Carabec's got actually the girls and boys teams are pretty good at Carabec. So I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank Colton Coro for doing the camera work. And you know, if we don't talk to you again, best of luck in spring training. But if we do talk to you, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on. This was a good time. I'd love to do it again.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And for now, we'll sign off. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be at Foxcroft Academy for a doubleheader. Signing off from Valley High School.